Mm. Good morning. That worked perfectly. Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday. I just come back from my driving. The man just a space out my days them, so I sit down car. Him have whole heap of people for train. Just want him done. So good morning. I'm feeling much better. And I still do no long though, because I have to go up on the run. I'll do something and come back. I might carry on with me. Yeah. Yeah, me sound much better. I'm a rest. Look at my face. I'm well rested. I rest my body. I know I talk to Josh this morning. I must say, you know, feel good now that like flu I go around. So I'm telling him, say, we glad to hear you. Yeah, me have to give God thanks. To God be the glory. Great things He has done and continue to. So many things to talk about this morning. I know me not drink milk, but make me feel for my smoothie and some boiled egg, and that me I go eat. So me know me not feel drink no milk. So quick. But I that my feel for. We have some stuff from my order on online. I need to go around and go pick them up. Let me get the cup. Black pepper. You can get the salt. Let me turn off all this salt in here. I want to get money down the oh. Money down the oh. Boy, me I tell you the grim. Me and the instructor man at the coil about the grim killing with one. The grim analyzement. With one really cool. With the man and the pit of them. See, say it get from bad to worse. It's getting from bad to worse. We just I said the man them analyze about the woman them. Last week we had talked about it. I feel say my perspective, I feel say him have so much pitney, it has stressed him out and he can't mind them. That's why I'm analyze them. God up and never believe me. When I think of the woman do him nothing, I think of the pick them. And him a say, yeah, yeah, me. I better me get rid of them. Because see a man at 31 and have 8 children. That's a whole lot. So I feel, I want enough him here and then one. No one enough him. Them say the most heart-wrenching killing that in a 2 years. Someone who I wish me I go to Varna go catch breeze. 4.8. Alright, we can go. I one of the most heart-wrenching sit down there, so thing that we ever see. Very sad indeed. Very sad. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, Father. I need to carry them something up my storeroom to push things down there. Yeah, buy liquor, me I buy all kind of sitting. Yeah. I was straight in Ireland there, and come back. Thank you, Jesus. Oh God, we don't regret things you have done. But I gotta give you thanks this morning for what I'm about to partake. Bless the eyes that provided. Remember those who don't know. Father God, remember the homeless and the shelter. Let this morning as I give you thanks in Jesus' name. Amen. Breathe out a door, Yeah, me I say Blanca shot. Me not think say me feel animal one soldier, Let me see my life. Hold on. Me dash you. You can hear me now? Mm-hmm. But when you think say you hear something bad, you hear something bad the next day. Mm-hmm. When you feel say you hear something bad, you hear something worse. Because we hear about Jamaica one and so you can hear one 8 pitney, and them find one in the yard dead, and them find one we run away. We run out through, jump through the window. Oh, them have a court date. Time the closest to you and them hurt you. So then that woman will get shot and baby mother sister. Come go one house first, go shut it up. I premeditated that, that a premeditated murder. I don't know. And then people that said, no come out to Jamaica. Cause Jamaica and be a wickedness going down there. But if they are, come I remember if me ever see so much money there one time yet down there. Pitney. So I'm girlfriend and him sweetheart, I'm girlfriend and him wife. Oh it go. That's why I'm not black panic. I don't really know much about it. We don't know much about it. But when you look on him still, you can see say something wrong with him. Hi, Sister One again. Good morning. When you look on him, I've been in my room, I got TikTok. When you look on him, you can see say sitting around with him nine face. Mm-hmm. One of his mother is the mother of the children, and one was the girlfriend. Oh, Can go at one of them house first. And the two of them critical. So wait, that you know here say nothing happen. They make it true. Cause the news say them in a state, figure no statement. To tell what happened. Why me look on it that way, them here say, him get him want him just a say, me get rid of the whole of uno. For una cause me the problem. If in the carry pin them go put them in a one home. I call try travel for them. And say, you know me can't manage them pitney here. Government will take them from him enough. 8 innocent pitney them. And every some man not even for be sperm donor. Them did asleep. It grim. See lady attack, probably attack about it on the news and she a cry. A police woman when talk about it. Some serious sick psychopathic people in our world. Yeah. I wonder if I something in our food. I wonder if I something in our food make them wicked. So God believe me, planka shop. I wonder say if I something in our food make it make me not know. Me not know. It is so sad to see something like that happen. When 8 pitney, you know. This morning me lie down in there, me I look on it over Instagram. When woman attack because it appear it a come up in my feed. And me as my God, quote Thursday. Where everywhere cancer Kanye. Let me look for the news and saw the woman say. When the woman attack me feel like me want to see it. So me out this now make no sound. I don't know this now make no sound. Children, 8 tragically killed by the hand of their very own. Will your 14 start to a Sunday morning for quick. You want to see when the lift them out of the house. I look pan in face if you don't say something wrong with this young man here. The plastic you want to tear off from my phone. You don't say something wrong with him in his face. When me I look at him picture them this morning, you can't say this young man here go through 1 million worth of something. No, sir. Look up at me. I wonder if a twin she have them in her. If a twin she have, make all of them make she have so much. If them any of them are twin. Why me not know? And the plank shop, me go in the room, one got TikTok. It's life. Yeah, come on, don't. No, so I should have go outside or catch a cool breeze and go a pool or sit down chat. I make sure no feel one up. Let me drink the cold something. You know, so what you tell me? Mommy don't get nothing cold. Yeah, the what is. Shouldn't drink nothing cold, you know. I'm gonna stay out there, so I'm gonna go for my phone stand. Comfort. When I go for my phone stand. Okay. Remember, me go and go for team over and take out the next contract. You see how go in the hotel so still. No, sir. Can't go out there so today. The breeze are going away out the door. I forgot on the road and then I watch things me have I do. Mm. Step on 38%. And I call back the woman to write it. The woman must let me take her feed yet. And my lady when me this down out this and call. Answer till I me I go call her back. So I like chat on phone plan call, don't know why. Alright, so me I gonna put that one in for charge and use the TikTok on this. Hold on there. Hold on there. Let me see. Yeah, that one have enough charge for it. Wanna go and like up a live as you come. Admin you there. I'm gonna plug in that one here, boys. Yeah, it's something wrong with me. Oh, I'm plugged there, so I forgot. We said the breeze are going bad out the door today. I'm come for the on the computer. Shouldn't come live yet, you know. Alright. Right, it my lip dry. I don't even remember forget something for my lip. Oh, me have my bag. Yesterday I buy one new purse. The other purse is too big in my bag. I remember to change it all. Alright, now watch out glasses. Yesterday I got a Berlin. Yesterday? Yeah. I know yesterday. I went to the supermarket. Yesterday I got supermarket, Blanca. Yeah, yesterday come I never go church. So one Jamaican lady in a Burlington. Hold on there. Sometimes when I see some of them all a beg me money and I don't know them. And then me all ask them say if they watch me on Facebook and then can't tell them my Facebook page name. I don't want to give them and God believe me. There is one Jamaican woman in a Burlington. Say she a buy and I can't decline. and she and she come wear on her back which part me there, you know, I look sheet can me that buy. So sheet watch out. You know, say I see them live me I go back pan. When I buy some sheet, and she asked me, you know, say she watch me. So me say which one I page you watch me pan my big page. You feel a big page where you have? So me say which kind of big page me have? Which part? Not on the social media. Anyway, our car, I don't know if something she did that take up still. I must see 111 or $110 something. Say I'm gonna send it back come give me. So she say, me I go send it back. So I said, I said, no, it's alright. So I say, call your bank. Hold on there. But short. You should name me. Never get it from your mommy. But in life, don't tell me something, oh, she did not hesitate when me ask her where she watch me pan my big page. That's all she had tell me. I'm gonna meet her next nice one in the me and I did not help her buy things for her sister. And she couldn't find the size. Yeah, because she don't know which page to watch me pan. I don't really understand Facebook, you know. But when she knows that me one other woman did that talk to me in there and I yell me up and then she passed and yell me up. She end up pass and yell me up and then I TikTok. Now my voice a come back. In I go. My voice a come back. Let me see if there's one of them I wanna go up. I nah stay out no long enough. So me say which way you watch me pan? Your big page. Me say which one of them are my big page? Your big me not understand social media so might be she cannot talk the truth still. Yeah, some people don't really understand social media, you know. So I don't so. Anyway, guys, we are going on TikTok. We just come from driving. Eat two boiled egg. And I me say, true legend just call me too. Hi, Vivian. Now with Jasmine there. Why Vivi come? You there at work? Are you at work? Happy New Week. Happy New. Oh yes, you know. Happy.
Auntie Donna.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning, beautiful. How are you?
I am fine. I just came in from driving.
I know. I just sat down here and I looked and I said, Auntie Donna is on. Let me jump on quickly.
Yeah, call them a call
But
me,
let's
a
talk
message me.
everybody.
Yes, boy, I'm glad me get your car. You know what I go on, I mean, I know. So what go on with that man, Vivino, unalive him, kids. It is so sad. And then,
Oh my
and then you have people that say, Jamaica are the worst. No, no, all. eh, Jamaica people are the worst, and people don't forget Jamaica because crime and violence and all kind of things. Of course, everywhere have them, every country have them Timbuktu. But 31 for me, I tell you, Planka them look while say Vivian. I feel that for him have so many children and him so young because he's 31 and probably can't take care of them and it has stress him. And he feel like sure let me get rid of them and get rid of the mother and probably in the end up plan to do analyze himself because why mother run.
But you know what's so sad? I'm at work, but let me just talk a little bit. You know what's really sad about it? Because I heard that on his one of his social media page, he was praying and asking God to help him, not to something, delivering from something. He was struggling with something because they were reading it out, like where he was saying, please help me, God, in the name of Jesus. But I didn't get the full understanding of it. So I don't know if there's no, you've got to remember too that he was in the military, right? And you
Mm-hmm.
see, sometimes in the military, to be honest, Auntie Donna, they go through a lot. Gotta help those who come back and their mind is intact because they see a lot, they go through a lot. I don't know if that had to do with it. And one of the things that really caught me by surprise at 31 and you have so much children with the range of that age, you were having kids from you were in your teens, probably.
Yeah, I've yet time I did ask them say if any of them are twin.
And I'm assuming that they're all his children, you know. But let me tell you something. When I heard, my God Almighty, I didn't know myself. I was like, what? I said, not one, not two, not three, and then he left from one location to go to the other location, and like, but again, this is how I look at things, right? And again, you can hear mental health gonna come up a lot in this. You understand? And all that stuff and the mind frame that he was in. But apparently, he was trying to get away to how I hear it. I'm gonna follow up on it more. And then so I don't know if he wanted to unalive himself by himself or what the case was, but it's very devastating. And I mean, when I look at these things, I just see the
Somebody said one child is not his.
right. So 7 is his. And then also to remember too, the baby mother, which is his wife, she was trying to, you understand? My daughter was telling me this morning that he ran down the little boy that was trying to get away.
Yeah, one of them jump through the window. One of them a jump through the window, get to it, and one of them will jump through the window, him run him down and analyze him. I don't know if
Yeah,
a girl or a boy. One
yeah.
run.
Thing now, my thing with these things now, right? Why the mental health? You do one. Imagine, I just hear the putting
And
was
the
3
picture them
months.
head a fly and them something there.
Yeah, so you want to tell me, sir? But honestly, listen, you see, when it comes to the mind, it is a battlefield. I'm telling you. You understand what I'm trying to say? Oh God, I don't even know how to start talk Auntie Donna. I'm telling you. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking, I was praying this morning, right? Because I got up early and I was saying, God have mercy of heaven. That mother, you can imagine when she come back to and half her picking them just gone.
The whole I picnic them. You have to see push off the whole are picnic them. And at the same thing me I say from the other day is that these men something wrong with them. And when you that thing say, yeah, it get better, and them a change, it get worse.
But you see, Auntie Donna.
I see all over TikTok, yeah. Me see all over TikTok, yeah. I'm in a business who are vex when me talk. The nether one, the Jamaican one, him beat up him baby mother with just do C-section surgery. Beat her up, beat her up, beat her up, bad her eye black up. You not see it?
Wow. I didn't hear about that one.
Kizzy sister, and the egg fell out of my mouth. Kizzy sister, you not see the internet? And she collapsed, knock out. Eh?
So what caused him to do that? Now
Well,
she just gave birth.
I don't know. I don't know. You know how me see it? I one of my planka we post it when you Renee. And Renee do one video and I said, well, if Jamaica police now go do nothing. And when me click on Renee video, when you click on it, it carry you down and I saw me I see it from morning. Cause true, me no feel so well, me kinda like give phone a little break, like just pause and come off. And me see it and me go click on her and then me see one clipping with when Kizzy a call her and I talk to her and I come off of the phone. And our sister, not Kizzy, our sister, the man, she had a show her bottom, yeah, so. But when the man beat up and she a show her face what him do. And the woman just have a baby. Then they something normal. Yeah? Him could have analyzed her. It come like things when things get better with man and woman. It just get worse.
Something I don't know, but something not right. Something not go on. It's over here too.
Imagine, because me see she had to her belly saying thump her in a C-section. In thump her in a C-section, Then what kind of man that? That she have to admit she black out because me I listen to her and she said and nobody attacking her, she attack. And the piece of clippings me see, me not see the whole of the live them. The whole of the something them because the people repost it. Sorry. He tell me now. If I ever foreign you in there, lock up 1 million time.
I know. Hey, 12 o'clock medication. You give. I think. Let me sign it off. Okay, sorry, Auntie Donna. Yeah, no. Huh?
Tell me now. And I want it more woman out there. I want it more man out there get beaten. Man a bust them shot and then sit down and take it. I miss one other girl do one vlog. One girl do one vlog and when me a scroll up and they said feed. Me hear the girl I say she not sorry for nobody when man a beat them because they know them that go in.
I don't know why they sit in these relationships and they don't talk, they don't try to get out, because guess what? Now they think it's gonna get better, but listen, like you can't stay there till eventually. I mean, it ruins your whole life. Like you can have life altering injuries, while the person then is gonna go about their business, living their life.
Enough time the woman them say red flag. Enough time them say red flag, pink flag, every kind of color come up. But love blind their eye. So them say him a go change. No man, nah change for please. No woman. Them only act and do a certain type of things. If a man is a woman beater, him a go continually be a woman beater. Because him beat that call them say if a man yam front and he yam that one in front, he go over the sun, he yam the other woman front when he do it. And he go down the sun, is a cycle. Because him is a front name. You never know. Yeah, if a man yam one woman front, him a something in him, him a go down the sun. A woman beater, if him love beat woman, and in there with a woman, the first thing him a go do a boxer or a liquor.
I this man, the day I work, please don't me laugh. So we have one man here now.
Mm.
Go in that room now. You understand? I ask him what more to eat. Him has that pint on them, the nurse in front, and I say, "Can I have some of that?"
No, I'm not, no, because I tell you, so once them is a oh boy, I meant put you talking us, me not take me not drink the cold drinks, say I go cough. Me rat it from me go send you am front TikTok, your live with a proper. I want me to TikTok, you know. No, true me say I'm from TikTok, come for me life. When them do something, them always do it. Them say a cheater will always be a cheater. You understand? So some of the woman them know and them make them trick them. If when them do them nothing, them sweet them up back and give them money and oh me nah do it again, I true me love you. And then go back over, go do it again. Them go back over and over and over, go do it again. Just like how you have some woman, oh God, me should drink the cold drinks. Which you want me to rasta drop and come, me go still drinking. Just like how you have some woman, them take up them man and them man go breed with another woman on the road as a baby mother. And them not left. When then done, the man tell them, say, boy, you know, I'm sorry. Me shouldn't do it. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do it again. And me left the baby mother and them say, alright, me I go bring you in back and me I go forgive you. Me have it in a planka shop here already. The woman and the man uptown. And the man got there with the hairdresser girl. And get one pitney and the wife taking the one pitney. And when the wife taking the one pitney, the man go back again. Long after go give the baby mother, the hairdresser, one nether pitney. That are two. And when he give the two, if that the things that a man there with that woman a baby mother with his family, with his wife, and he got there with a ghetto girl, and have two pitney with her and he might go left for so, he might go sign baby mother, them might go connect, them might go have a connection for the rest of their life. So anytime you there with that man and you don't see him a beat you know, don't make him come friend you know back. I wanna go back to him, stop. Cause some man bust up all on yeah, bust up all on mouth, bust up all part of you. I wanna go back to him. That's why I see girl that say she not sorry for some of them when man beat. Because sometimes them see them there with some woman and him beat the woman them and them do the next set of woman them. Dangerous thing and you think say you special him now go do that to you. You feel say him love you so you know when him did used to beat Dana him and Dana left and I me him there with now. Him the leopard not change him spot. If you ever paint it out in a black, him have the spot same way paint on go cover it. Paint on go cover it. A man will love a woman, him think for always protect her. Cause love kind. If a man love a woman, him no want to not even she look sad. Him no want her head hurt her. Him a go always dead for her.
But Auntie Donna, you gotta realize this. Not everybody knows what love really is. You know, some people think that love is well, some you have some woman I don't know, me don't know any, but them feel say if the man a box them, the man a love them. If the man a cuss bad word to them. So like some people define love different. You're right. Love is like if you love somebody, how could you be a man, right? You say you love your woman and you bust up her mouth and then you want another night no for kiss her up. Me not understand. Like the Bible says, love your person as you love yourself. You're gonna beat up yourself, you're gonna kick up yourself, you have a mother. And you know what hurts me? These men, them no want nobody touch for them, sister.
Are them daughter?
Yes, but so they
Are
don't
them
want
mother?
that you exactly. So how you come off doing that to somebody else's daughter, somebody else's mother? It doesn't make no sense.
Why me no know? Too much I know. Too much I. Too much I.
But it's a spirit. You remember, you know, the Bible said this, and I have to go back to the Bible because that's all I know. The Bible says in the last days, the heart of
Man
man
shall
is
become
going to be
viciously wicked.
wicked.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's really look at this now. For you to honor life, you're in, like, even if not even this one, we can go back to many, many others. You understand? You want, no, sir, no, 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 no. That, listen to me. That's a highest level of demonic, because that's a more that no, no. Uh-uh.
I never see this yet. I want to know how the other brother they feel, you know, because I'm a TikToker, you know. I want to know how him feel if he see into the woman, so and him have pitney. It, on the internet, I should come out, come highlight him. Young lady, young lady, you know, look like me hear the girls, me hear the girls say it this morning. You know, look like you plan to press no charge. But, you know, like you plan to lock him up. But if you go back to that demand, you know, love yourself, you know, mean yourself no good. If you go back to your baby father, why me left it here? Because baby father and baby mother, because them a go right back. Because she have picnic for him. And them a go correspond. So we are go shame. So make me do have a word for say night. Me do have a word for say. Cause as she put it on the internet and we see it on the internet and we talk. So make me loud. But glad of fear no pull it for true. Cause the woman, me say me remember one. It happened, I don't remember if a Clarendon or man a couple years ago, about 4 years ago. The man push a Rastafari sitting so in a woman belly. And news people go down there everything when ball the woman pan lie down pan him back. And when the police them lock up the man and so and the woman I get better lie if our neighbor never go see her she alive. And when the woman lie down pan the bed and the news people them say, you know, press charge, woman slide on that bed. And I think I want ball the woman. She said, him say him sorry, me forgive him never mean it. Him say I'm sorry. He say he's sorry. When I press my chat, and that time I dead share dead, you know. You remember that? Them the time that dead people save she, you know, friend him, you know, with the big whatever him did ever do I work on her, you know. And when the news woman, remember when TVJ go there, or CV, I remember which one of the news, the woman lie down on one bed, I recover. And the woman I roll up in bed in the pan, and the people them say, you know, lock him up here. Him apologize to me, they mean it. I mean, I press no charge. When I bother press no charge for him. Him apologize. Uno go look for it on TV. It there. God believe me. Yes, when me hear the woman I say so planka, I like me sit down and say, what a remember, you know, a people save her from him with the butcher thing where me have a butcher she, you know. A people save her. When she run up and down the day, people save her. And when time the news, she come out and the news people them go back and look for her. The woman lie down on her back. Hold on the TikTok, hold on. Cause the views are dropped. Through the stop me bring up back Vivian. And I wear the box me get this from after me come out of TikTok. I black me life. Come see everybody a drop down.
Okay, you're clear.
Alright, it come up back now, yeah. When me look, you know, guys, me I tell you, me not tell you about what body tell me. I think the woman did have on one blue shirt lie down on him back. Vivian send me back the request. And when the news people them go up there and say to her, say, what must it she said she nah I press no charge on him. No charge at all, she nah press. And so when you see them, a man I beat them, walk for. Yeah, me restart it. And this woman in a relationship, a man a do them some dangerous thing, walk for from them. Cause them a go right back because them the man emotionally control him. The man emotionally control him. So the man make them feel say if him no want her, nobody else no want her and she not good enough. And then cover. You know much of them all go work and make up. The work. Me end TikTok and come back. Watch that. I be a one it a one me, I mean I do nothing funny. Me anytime come back. Me I end TikTok and come back. Me no want them take my page. Me can't bother with them. Me I come for me next channel. Me come for me next channel because me can't bother with TikTok. Cause we are talk about the knife and this. I'm serious over there.
I did not watch.
Yeah, make me do it on the live. Yeah, cause that one day. Enough time you see woman I go through something, you see them a man a beat them and you sorry for them. And you take them in, you know, when them and them man gone back and life sweet them, and man give them good sex and good love and hug them up and bite them in their neck and pushing tongue in their ears. And then I tell me, say me feel like, feel like. And then I say me have to go back to you. And then I left my man. And that them do, you never know. Anytime you see them I get beaten, I gotta get nothing. And you're going there as somebody and say, come here, the boy, no one him a do it too bad and whatever, whatever. Them same one go back go call your name. Anytime him come and give them two little good love. And they hug them up and pushing tongue in there and bite them pan ninja. Me I know that I tell me say if you left your fast. You want to say shine vegan, if you left you, me nah left you, my baby father. And then go right back in a them sad situation. So until you see woman and man in a them argument, stay right out tight, no go in there. As long as you don't see them analyze them one another, you can part. And people never not part fight now. Cause first thing you go hear from my baby father, my finger think not chop it off. Mm-hmm. Finger think don't chop it off. And that you go hear. Mm-hmm. That you go hear. When them do nothing. And see, sometimes you take up as some man and fight. Let me tell you something as a woman. Sometimes some man do some things and we not expect 'cause you never know say them other deep. But just ask any woman who have sense, any woman with sensible, me tell you this. For you take up a man, as him a go do something where you do so. Him a go say something where you have think twice. And anytime you say that thing twice, they come in your head. Something that your instinct, I go tell you say something not right with him. You have someone you there with them and yet they never do nothing yet. But them say something or they act somewhere. Yeah. Sometimes you there with them and you just say, you know, some never know say him serious. Can say something or him do something or him act a certain way. Yeah, run from them. Me have one friend, she have to run, come America, come for her visa, yeah, no come back. Cause when the man used to beat her and lick up, hey, sometimes sometimes yes, when them too good to be true. Cause when them too good to be true, then I know woman I hear say them, oh this a nice man yeah. Oh this a man yeah kind son in no woman sitting around with him. And you see the girl we get analyzed on a Tanzania, or where he place them. The girl will take up the man, the man what allegedly him unalive or allegedly. You know, so when time she a put up picture with him in the comment section, people are going there and say, don't deal with him, don't talk to him. I'm gonna take off them demon off from my page. I'm gonna take on the crosses off fire because the blood of Jesus against you. Don't come back fire. All them do, I'm gonna tell you something. You see, when When the people them are writing at the comment section, my ear says she block them and that the people them write up. So when people are one her with him, when she take a picture with him and I say, that means that somebody know him. If you up on a platform and you post up your picture, and one woman come in night and say, me the day with the man they used to do me this. Vivian come back. Sometimes the people are one and I say, not there with him. Don't there with him. And then you feel so bad man are they want him back, them see the judgment. Mm-hmm. Hello, Arlene.
No, Auntie Donna, mistake. We don't know why me reach up this so.
All right. Mm-hmm. Long what? Yeah, so me I tell you, no, say sometime woman get the warning, woman get the all the lady we get on her life with you. Him and her in a divorce settlement, you know. First thing if me a divorce a man, me not stay under a roof with him. Me and him not live in there. Me and him not stay in there. So I hope this is a eye opener for all I know who go through divorce. Open up on your eye. Open up on your eye and see what happen and not talk say him nah do this. Or and a man alone do it, you know, woman too. But 90% of the people them want to do the damage a man. Open up on your eye. Open up on your eye wide. You there with some man too or some woman and them when you and them there them and you only in a little argument. Hey girl, if you left me with hey boy, if you left me with and them ever threaten you or certain things, don't take it lightly. You know how much woman there with man and can't left? You know how much woman there with man can't they afraid if they left them find them body along a Orlando bottom or down at the Red Sea and them are living a fear. Eh? Talk the truth. No found the pan you good there with man and no can't live. Can I tell you some things? And when I tell you the things, them will get afraid and sit down in the same way. I'm not gonna make them read enough statistic. Cause all of them were gone, would have said never go hurt me. All of them were gone, saying never go hurt me and they not do me nothing. Mm-hmm. All of the young girl them were gone, and all of the woman. See Donna Lee there. Donna Lee mother tell her say she not like the man she a talk to. And when Donna Lee a come out go meet in demise, when Donna Lee a go meet in demise, I Donna Lee hide and left him mother house and go. And allegedly, at the Donna Lee birthday. And when news say me attack me na did it. And allegedly, when the other one here said Donna Lee did it allegedly. The other one come there allegedly. Come make corruption. And within that allegedly coming, they come back up in a Donna what's your name? Donna Lee allegedly. And that happen. And no, nobody can find out. Nobody cannot find out nothing at all. Planka. Mm-mm. And none of them can find that piece of Donna Lee bone. And a whole heap, there. Whole heap. So me I tell you no. Anytime you no see the red flag, run. Nothing wrong if don't tell nobody nothing wrong. For no nah no man. Cause woman when nah no man you know live happier than enough woman who have man. Woman when nah no man a sleep good when night come nah fret with them man there. Nah fret. And when the news say, me not say nothing when the news not say, that's why I say allegedly. Everything when me hear, I would then talk in a video, I would then talk on TV, I would dead, I would not go. Then can't find her body. You find it all now. Woman when I no man when night come we sleep good. Man we have man, And when him there, who I talk to you on the phone? Where you go? Where you did it for morning? Come lie down yourself. Ching-a-ling-a-ling. I soon call you back. How that? Let me see your phone. Everything you stress out over. Everything. He might go work. He might go on the road. I wish part me I come with you. No, me not come. You can't come. You squeeze you all in a vehicle if you go fast. When you're not no man, you sleep and cock up your foot. And do all kind of things and comfortable and take care of yourself. Cause you ever in a worry if you know when there. If I lie me I tell. Them I hear me say, Jenny, why am I stressed out, you know? Boy, Paul gone, I don't know where him there. Him say I got Portland, look man in bridging the man. Me I call him from morning, him not answer. Him not even call me back for tell me same reach. Yeah, Jenny, then I wish brethren them in got me no know. Jenny, every time the boy phone ring in gone out the door gone answer it. He not talk about it with whatever around me. Lord God, Pamela, last night me no sleep. Every minute him phone I go off in my bed and me ask him how he sign brethren them. And me can't see the phone. Lord God, make me call over Auntie Dana cause me stress out. Auntie Dana, why you tell me the truth if my man a give me bun or me a overthink. Because sometimes work over from 3 o'clock or 7, 8 o'clock in just a come. Saying the overtime and then when they are run by. Auntie Dana, me can't sleep when night come cause me no want think giving a bun. Appear that a go on. When you not no man, when you lie down, when you get up, when you stop put on no clothes, when you dress up, when you go out and you feel nice. But when you have them out and them a tell you no add 15 girl one time pound one. Stress take you them you look pound the whole under your bag up, black up, appear stressed. You can't sleep. You understand? Yeah, there. I just say Paula Portland, you make me remember the situation now, me single. No, you always a worry. Why? Lana, me I say something to you. You know, say Paul no want have sex with me and use no condom. And me have no cure me fight him off him still do it, you know. But me I wonder if you see if him have nobody with sex out the road and now use no condom too. Cause him not like use condom, you know. And the same way him not like use condom for me. Me know the same thing him a do out the road. Yeah. Why you better mind him carry nothing come give you? Why that me I say, you know? Cause every time I tell him if you use condom, he no want use none. Why it's rampant out that Jamaica there. So try be yeah man, me I go be careful. And when Paul come, go dead work, come go on with something in the evening. Yeah. Get one car. How do you forget condom and my woman and me live within the house? How do you baby easy yourself and everything gone? And when tomorrow man you fret if you carry nothing come give you. You fret if you catch nothing. First thing woman you live with where they with man. First thing every minute you not fret if you not have AIDS. Cause you don't know who him a lie down with, especially when you know want use no condom, you don't know. So I better on stand for yourself reading the Bible and give God thanks. Because you ain't enough stress. But when you have a man, every kind of stress upon you. Every kind of stress take up on your head. You can't contented. You can't eat. You worried. Everything happen. You got what me I make? You think I do it? Sit down there. And somehow, me give him everything that him not go out the road go give bun and him still gone. Me give him everything that him not go out the road to go give him a bun. Stress kill. I'm gonna use the K word, Lord God. So sometimes you think say something wrong with you. Sometimes I feel your own peace of mind. You have good man out there, you know. You have some good man out there who respect them woman and treasure them woman and treat them good and would never cheat on them. And you have some by the time you just don't wind up and give him back aside everything head top and say, yeah, me tired out the man. Me give him side, give him back way, me give him head way. I'm a husband, so me can do anything that my house I want to do. Me go up on the tabletop, me go up on the stove top or the stove hand, me go all kind of angle. I'm put on lingerie, I'm put on this. Him nah go there with nobody because me tired him out. It's when him done and beard after me tell you something. When man done beard, when them have sex and done beard, them no remember nothing say them did have sex look a while. Them go up there so and them see another woman and them no like up in life because like them foolish and love you. And them go up there so and them see another woman. We have on clothes and look good and body a show and breast a show. And him something turn up right away and ready again. And you there your yard upon no sir. Me can't lie down and rest because me tired him out. Tired out where? Which part I'm tired out? In tired out for you. But in gone out there different vibe, a different venom turn up in him. So me just a tell you say, I better you put on yourself first. I mean hear one lady a preach with and she say if you're there with a man and I know God gave me, I got have hell in there. Cause some be hear one woman talk it again pan ya. What they know one real. I know every marriage God set the union together. Some of them are the devil set it. And some of them are going to take it up on your head. That's why problem always in there. Problem always in there. And when you take a stock, a woman ever get hurt. Woman always get the hurt. Woman take things personal. You can't live with a man and him beat you and you have to go admit in the hospital and you have to go back to him. You can't do it. Chris Brown beat Rihanna. 40,000 years now. I can't remember how much years that happened. I must say some 15 years or 20 years. No America hold it against him. He can't perform my Super Bowl because they have it hanging over him. People still a write it up. Him can't perform certain place because them have him as a woman beater. And it's abuse against woman and abuse. But Jamaica, you know hear me say, how much year ago him damage Rihanna? Rihanna forgive him long time for how much years now. And move on with our life. America still, what do you mean I read one article on Instagram? But them say him fear open the Super Bowl. And you know the people them a say, no to woman beater. Him can't get it. So America hold on pan them they think they serious. I like you walk with you till you got your grave. Yes, Karen, him tore swallow, but I'm just saying it's like they hold it against him. It's not everybody. They hold it against him. A crime over here. Crime. Can remember the two of them did young and she did young and them have the little altercation and whatever. And so. Me nah burn out, man. You have some good, nice man out there. You have some woman to wear back pan man and deal with them away. Mm. So, when you see, and sometimes we chat too much as woman. Yeah, left a man don't tell him. Yeah, divorce man never do you something, do it neatly. Cause some way, I left you. I divorce me, I divorce you. The pastor man, one pastor man from Nigeria, about 5 years, not to be exact. Our brother come there from them live in Florida, yeah, I think. Our brother come there and the man tell the brother say him I go analyze his sister. And his sister, the brother tell his sister say, pack up and come with me. Me nah left you in the house. Yeah, I threaten say him I go analyze you. And you know she said she had divorced him, she had left him. And him not mean it because him always I say it. And the brother said, call the police. I don't want Alexia call the police because when you say this, need to call police. The brother said to her, said, call the police. And when she tell the brother, said, oh no, he's not gonna do me anything all the while him straight. Yes, when the brother gone, a news them pick up for her body pan him go they go analyze her. One another one again down at Florida, yeah. She work at this warehouse, like you know them big warehouse where you go in. And she left the man. And she and him done and she move on. And him stalk her. And when she reach her workplace and sit down in the warehouse, in the place like a car mat, one place round the decks. And the demon man, this from Peter L. going there go analyze her around the decks because she left him. One other black girl again down in Florida, yeah. Come here, watch them something a long time. She and him left and she move on and take up a nice man. Go take care of her, treat her good. She get out restraining order against him. When she get out the restraining order against him, that make him mad. And in trailer and wait for her when she come out of the car park. And when she come out of the car park and see him, she a running at the car park. And the man run her down and when she drop him and empty the thing for her ground. Them your man yeah? You don't know about it? Hmm? So no be careful. Someone have some scare when man go no. Someone someone right here now. A whole and pan it and no want nobody know cause we no shame. And night come no get lick, day come no get lick, morning no get lick. Mm-hmm. Morning no get lick, night come. And pan top of the lick, him nah go no money. Him nah take care of no. Me have another plan cause she married pretty Jocelyn or Jolene. And she used to call me and message me and so when she have a little problem. And me I tell you when she tell everybody she never get to talk to me in the last half. She call some other planker sister might be dominate them or so. And I tell them what happened to her and she a go left him and so. A Jamaican man and she pretty, you know, one of our planker sister. And him trick her and, and say I carry her go a party. She and him at the party and she had a selfie and him in the background after she said she left him. And you know when you do after the party, cause them a drink, when he go home, him analyze her. And when nice Jolene gone, no, we not gone. And he never go gain himself. And after what he got gain himself. Remember Planka? Remember Jolene? You remember? Hmm? Tell me now. Jolisha, the soldier man. Too much statistic a woman. Analyze man do it. Too much. Too much. Check your ratio. Why do you hear the other wicked one in my country? Go. And the woman tell him say my left. You know what him do? I seen thing him find pushing her. And go tell police if you analyze him. All policeman to do it. Them a do it. Hello? Who this? Shasha? I'm sorry, Auntie Dana. Oh. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah. No five police them where you see we fi protect. And them can't take bun. And them can't take enough arm and need a bun squeeze nor nothing at all. And them done. So we open up eye. If you're there with a man and him a do something and your instinct can tell you, say, look here, me I run out of this. Me nah stay in this. Go on before it's too late. Cause when it's too late, you're not nobody people turn up over here wrap you up in a white sheet. Mm-hmm. And especially ghetto woman, them have this thing for say, my man love me. When boy love you, him beat you. If him not love you, him not beat you. My man butter me up and later me and him a gonna make it up back. And then the mentality the enough Jamaican woman have. Yeah, enough him love me. Him a put me in my place. Cause him love me. Thump out all your ear you can't see out there. No. When you look the whole of them party are black and blue. Yeah. Thump out all your ear. You can't see out there. So me just a tell you no planka shop. Just a tell you no. You come and see na pot look now. So me I tell you no say, my father me go down to Ireland now. Me I buy the something now. Mm-hmm. Jump out all your eye. So you sit down there. On the son and the baby fat and all on a pitney in bloop. Lick on front of on son and on daughter. And let me tell you something, whether I don't like it or not, out of every Jamaica, out of 100 Jamaica, 95% of we feel manly. Out of every 100 where you bungle up, 95% of we go through it. Allow me I tell, out of every Jamaican, 95% a Jamaican woman has experienced either verbal abuse or physical abuse in their relationship. It's a sickness them have. It's a sickness them have. Let me tell 95% of relate with no matter how you start pastor beat them woman. So nobody got things, oh my pastor or this. 95% of Jamaican, if 100 somebody come here now, if 10 upon that life here, a man never put their hand on you. If you start God truth, how much I want say me? A man never box you, drape you, thump you, fight you. If it ever happen to you say me. Me a look, don't hide no conscience. Whether you boyfriend, whether you husband or no man in the past, just say it. No be honest with yourself. See that? Make we see how much of uno felt it. Never. How much of uno pan ya? Because it your uno come see all uno granny a get lick. And no for uno the first lick uno get uno left. And no for uno repeated. Me say whether verbally, physical. That means say he no must stomp you but him angry like dog. See that? I almost got that. See that how much? Guess what me I tell you now? And me get man lick. So me no know what me never hide for telling me used to fight. So no found up on the live, yeah. Pinky say Adara. No found up on the live, yeah. Go through it with man. Bloop. Push you down on the wall. Do you some kick you down. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, yes. Good afternoon. I just want to say, like, domestic abuse, it also comes with mental abuse. Mm-hmm. Because
See that actually abuse you physically, also abuse you mentally before.
True. Mm-hmm.
What happened is that they it's a narcissistic behavior, but because we're not trained in Jamaica about narcissistic behavior, and a lot of persons are not aware of what narcissistic a narcissistic person is.
Mm-hmm.
And let's not bash a person or a woman that goes through that trauma, because guess what? A man can come in your life.
Mm-hmm.
But he plays, that part so well because it's a storyline for them.
Mm-hmm.
Really and truly, for them, it's a storyline. They come in your life, they play this person. Oh, I'm the perfect person for you. I'll do this, I'll do that, and whatever. And the moment you fall for them so deep, that's when they start taking advantage of you.
Mm-hmm.
Will never batch a female for what they've go through.
No. But we bash them to sit down in it.
But Auntie Donna, I don't know if you see what happened like 2, 3 days ago with the man who unalive his 8 kids.
Yes, yes. Yes.
Deep in domestic dispute, if you understand what I'm saying, it's
Mm-hmm.
way deeper than what we're talking about now. Because there are people and men and females also that cannot cope with certain type of levity, and they take it out on the kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it has become so broken to the point of no return. But we as parents have to see what is wrong from the beginning to save the kids and our kids from going through the trauma. You understand?
Yes. And sometime we the mother see we son a beat woman pitney we silent. Sometimes you see your brother I do it and we no silent. Cause I no fool no data.
It's not even silent. There's not even a part about being silent. They find nothing wrong with it. You know why? Because it's their bloodline doing it. I told you that in a Donna. What you boy, come jump up in your life. You must have you see what you God work on.
Yeah.
Let me just quickly interject some because I'm at work. So what I find out is that abuse is normalized. People normalize these things and they take it as if it is a norm. Okay, you lick me. Okay, yeah, man, a regular thing, man. That's just a norm. Oh, he love me. The stigma behind it as well. I would not say most females when they are abused or when they get abused, they want to be or they want to stay in that relationship, but they stay because they don't have a choice. As Pinky spoke about manipulation. Listen. Hold on now. I'm gonna listen now. I'm gonna interject whenever I feel, because I'm a female and I'm going to interject whenever I feel like you're wrong. We don't. Listen now. A female, listen. A female doesn't stay because she feels there is nothing wrong. She stay because she's way into deep falling in love, and that is where we go wrong. When we fall in love and it's so deep, and we are expecting the person that, oh, they will change for us. Oh, they will. Oh, because remember, I'm a female, so I'm speaking on a female perspective.
But make him finish talk. Pinky, make him finish. Mm.
Get your point. You have to understand that manipulation comes in different form, right? Exactly. I don't know. We can come and tell you some of you, right? Because you fall so deep and you love me. You go, you're not going to feel convinced that when I tell you some love. It's true, right? And also, most females do not leave because Dana, they have too much to lose. And also, why most females do not leave. If you feel that sometime Dana, females don't want to leave out of an abusive relationship. Most of them want to come out of abusive relationship because guess what? You see, if they decide to come out up to you as the same female, end up and bash them. So at some point they don't want to leave because of the stigma and the bash that they will get from other females. It feels as if there is no support from females. And also, some females give men the power to come and feel as if it is okay to beat a woman or okay, I can beat you because guess what? When time I lick you, yeah man, I feel so that's phenomenal. Okay, so I feel same friend go come and there with me. I feel same feel same friend go come and want look me. It is normalized. You understand what I mean? I say it
Yes.
is as if it is not okay. So most of the times, Dana, females are the one who basically empower these men to do what they are doing. You understand what I say? Most of these females give the men these opportunities. 100%. Yeah. Nowadays, when time men beat women, and the women come out and speak up,
Mm.
supposed to support these females, turn on and bash the females instead of a bash the men. So now the men them feel like so, okay, I have power because guess what, my body on your side. So most of the times females are now afraid to come out and speak about their abuse because of the stigma and the backlash. You understand? So most of them they sit in it, not that they want to stay, but they don't have a choice. Okay, so true legend. I will definitely agree with you because a lot of us females
Yeah.
um do enable um our partner's
No,
behavior
me no want it. Me study already.
play victims after.
Buy for
So
yourself, yeah.
agree with you on that part. But then I also agree with you on what you say that we all come out and we say this and we say that and that is what we want. A lot of females do feel, and reality of the situation is a lot of females do say, if him not lick me, him not want me. A lot of them say that, and it's just the truth.
Let me tell you something too.
Accept what it is.
Let me tell you
If him not
something.
lick me, him not love me. If him not lick me, him not want me.
Interjection. Let me tell you what happened with no female. And we all have been there. No female want the man tell them what they want to hear. In a relationship, and your instinct I tell you say, why it not feel right, female lick me. And you go to him, you love me though. Remember, he might not love you, and you have the perception saying love you. And as a woman, you go to him and say, oh, you love me. You love me, and him just tell you yes because at that you want to hear all time. So you want to hear say him love you. So anything when him tell you, women have that motion to believe that anything a man tell them is biblical. While on the other hand, man look at woman as liar and say, I should lie, appear lie, she tell me. But we feel we have this sort of comfort when the man tell we say, you just want him to tell you the things. For example, a man will cheat on you and you ask him about it. And you know in your heart say a true and he tell you say a lie and you believe him. You see, if he tell you say you know say me cheat for true, you say a lie ma tell. Because we want to believe what we want to hear. So if we want to hear say him never cheat, if a man cheat by you, you say, you ever cheat by me yet? And him say, well, heap of time. Yeah, the woman, tap tell lie, man. You know do that. I lie I tell because you wouldn't tell me the truth. So our instinct is to always the man tell me what we want to hear, and that is not always the truth. What we want to hear and that them a tell we, and that is not always the truth.
And also, Donna, and also, Abuse is not just in no generation. Abuse is even before our fourth
I
parents,
spoke that long time, so granny I get beaten.
also, and I always tell people, you see, sometimes letting go, it is not easy. You understand? And all we at some point in our life, we actually experience this. Letting go is never easy. I can also tell you that sometimes you and a man or you and a woman, they come from so far. How many years you have built. Marlene, have me, please. You have actually built a foundation. We're gonna start from scratch, and you don't realize you reach to a point where you're on. And when you know realize the man start to the man start to mistreat you, the woman start to start to mistreat, but also the woman can go back home for the same family my bashar.
Yes.
And the family and the family treat her bad and whatever. So guess what? At some point, she not go and leave because she has nowhere to go. She not have no support. So she sit down and abuse as well because somebody betray her and and then one man betray her too.
Interjection, and that is always tell ladies, say, ladies, I'm gonna tell you this. You have some woman there with man from Wape kill cow till selfish as she go all stop. And they don't have a one room for themselves. Nothing lasts forever. I'm always encourage ladies over the years. I say, look here, if you don't live with your husband, I want to live with and husband or so I don't have somewhere for yourself, it's not a good look because me have a nurse lady, in a planka shop. I'm telling about it, a story already years ago we talk about it. She married to her husband and she have pitney and she grown. The pitney them grown. After the past couple of years, the man just tell her say him no love her again. And she have to come out. Cause remember him and I build the house from Fame land, Fame family land. So you know what I'm to her now? She have to dey downstairs in a one room. And him a pass her go upstairs with the young girl a pass her. Cause him say him no love her again and this and she say she not know where to go. Cause remember these women build their life surrounding these men. A lot of women invest in a man, and build up on their land, and help them. Sometimes they not put no money physically, but then they lift one bag of cement, then they wash him clothes, then they cook. So when you reach a certain age down in your 40s or your 50s and the man say, look here, younger girl, I want, and right now I go work out, where you go? You know know where to go because you can't go back up on your granny already deaf. You can't go down on your sister because she go tell you say she not no place to put you. If you don't have 2 shilling and can't turn up on your foot, you left out there like a wandering sheep. So a lot of these women build them life around man. Them sacrifice so much to them man. Auntie Donna, I want to say this to you. And you might not take it as whatever, but I want to say this to you. I'm not a person that really watches Facebook and stuff, but my mom and my sister, like from the moment you started what you're doing, they have logged on to your platform. And I wasn't to say I'm a fan for say me I watch and me I go on with it. You know what? Like I started watching your platform when I started seeing you, cause I say Stallone, I see all those stuff. And then when I saw you started giving out the food to the homeless, I remember, my mom, I'm not a person that log on to the internet like that for say me I watch you. So my mom and my sister always there for your platform I watch. And I say, boy, then I say, Miss Donna, go for Miss Donna, you see her share this stuff. And when me see me always I see her give food to the people them downtown and the homeless and stuff like that. And I said to myself, say, boy, me watch one of your video them and I can get so emotional because me I say, if it's somebody you know, just a normal person that's doing this. Why everybody can't do this? And saying this to say that, Miss Donna, right? We all have a lot to tell God thanks for because everybody that is here today and hearing this have a lot to say to God. Thank you. Because honestly speaking, we're not living the truth.
We are not living the reality of what God wants of us. Seeing somebody like Miss Dana, I can actually say you are doing that because I see you feeding the homeless. I see you doing things, but I'm talking about people on the outside that that spend their money on foolishness and stupid wishes.
Oh, me understand. So you would have said not basically you. Just put it in terms like you would have waste your money on a man.
And stupid wishes because Miss Donna, if we donate something to your cause, we know what is going to. Because we all see everything we do. From you come up till now, we see everything.
So basically, you would say if you a lot of the money where you would have say you put over this upon John or upon Tom, if you dey give to somebody, you would have feel better.
It's not about feeling better until and if them do the right stuff, but it's about if if a lot of people bash you. I'm gonna, you know that. The amount of battle we get Auntie Dana, may I tell you,
Yeah, but we're not talking about me now.
I'm just saying a lot of people bash you based off of what you do, but based off of what you do, and we see result. Yeah, we see result. Yeah, but we cannot.
So my issue, all right. What may I get from this conversation is if she want to say something. She want to say, she said, well, a lot of us have things to tell God. Like she basically has said, not in her terms, but she basically has said, if she did not donate some of the money where she waste and give somebody or so, she would have feel better because she put out a lot. She had tried to explain it to we not pick up and understand what she has said. So you have to can use knowledge.
Help do this, and you send him at this, and him do it. You don't know.
Yes.
It's you. I can see and I know where it is coming from, and that's why I'm saying that anybody that
It come like she give in a layman's term, in my perspective, I like she spend out on somebody and she not see where the money go. She not see back nothing, and she a try to explain, use me as the mega man in this. So she not want to give too much to Uno. For Uno laugh and say she give her money to man. She a try to explain to say she see me feed the homeless, she see me do that, but she don't know where for her money go because which part she should have put her money there. If she no go there, so she would have probably say, me spend it on the boy and the boy, me not see what me do with my money. So she not talk about me. All right, but you're not style him as boy, the man. If all of your life saving gone.
So it's not my husband, but I do for others, and they're not transparent. Okay, awesome, Barry. So Donna, so we have some more. So we have yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kemba, hold on there, Donna. Let me just quickly say something.
I don't know what she have. I don't know that.
Let me a word of encouragement to some females. Donna, yes, it just as forever, only salvation.
YouTube like up the life, please.
No. Remember that men and women will grow to love. No care how long we there, at some point, love will grow to love. And I like one time when we know, say, we see somebody who lives for 60 years and they married for 60 years or whatever, that is no longer the case. You understand? Your man, your all, your woman, your all, and they still find a way to betray your love and your loyalty. Asking you females, if you know, say you did go and man, you are the person who take care of his finance. If every time him come in and him give you the money, stash 5,000 and you're not being
Yeah,
dishonest.
company, right?
So trying to help yourself is that come like say
No,
when we are growing up, the granny always say
no,
must save your ready day. This is the case, right? So
all
every
right.
time him man come in with something, you stash out, aside, and you stash with 5,000, you put it aside because at some point it's going to reach to a stage where it go grow to go to disrespect you and betray you. So when yes when the day they come, you can't say you never come prepare, you never prepare for this. Me a beg on try.
And let me tell you with a lot of women too. Me see it happen. A lot of women think say you give man money or you carry man go somewhere is love. This morning, me I watching a Miss Lotian story, and she put up two TikTok a man and say, "Hey, so when you see some man a ball too, man, we just do that. All 10 more girls we are go they go ball too. So because if them ball to you, and they say certain things to you, your heart good on soft and saying love me and them ball. You understand? Money cannot buy love, and a lot of women. A lot of women invest in a man and feel say, if me give him this and me give him that, him not cheat for me. Him a go there with me. Him a do it to you and him a do it for 10 other women down the road. So enough time woman here. The moment you start treating a man like your dad, your mom, taking care of him, taking care of his responsibility, that's where you go wrong. You will always go wrong in that scenario because listen, I'm not saying that you can meet a person halfway if you're in them in a serious relationship and decide to build a life together. But there is no way I'm going to meet you and I'm going to be taking care of your responsibility. No, that would never happen for me. And the moment any sorry, Pinky, hold on. We have Kemba in the box for a while. She wanted to okay. Why Kemba? Sorry about that. Auntie Donna, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, good morning. No, I make it out and I make it out alive. You remember one time we called a long time ago this girl from Canada? We called the program. Jesus. That remind me, because you talk to so much people over the years, you have to remind me. I mean, that talk on the program. Like it wasn't TikTok. It was I think it was Facebook. I think I no, it wasn't Facebook. Or maybe I called you on your WhatsApp somewhere there, but it wasn't Facebook. And I called in for your program Auntie Dana. I was telling you about the abuse and I got you Auntie Dana with the man. I say you there Canada or you can't get help. Oh yes. Me no remember how you got fully, but me that tell us say you a foreign you there, big foreign you there. God is good Auntie Dana. I made it. Yeah, Camila tell us say you there a big foreign you must be and go look help. Without seeing and then I made it out sane. Thank you, Jesus. You see, abuse it come in all different shape and form. Remember, say the man used to abuse me in Jamaica, you know? Yeah. I intimidate and the man use and force me if he come here, you know? Never. Oh yes, I did a hide for the man at the time. You did under the shelter. Yeah, me remember. Then they put you in a one place. Yes, to place. Yes, they did a hide you, me remember. You yeah. Remember Planka? Auntie Dana, I made it out alive, Auntie Dana. So when they know? I don't know which part in them. I don't know. I'm thinking they go back to Jamaica because he gets sick. We have nobody over here to take care of him. And him big picnic them now look upon him. Can you have a daughter or a doctor? My daughter, my 8-year-old daughter, artistic daughter. Yes. Sister. Remember. Sister. And she does say she don't know what to do kind to endure all kind of something. And she then they put her in a one place, one shelter. Daniel, God, oh God. So how come? Oh, you get out tight. You want to share your story? For the right, God sent the right person just on time. I think a little time I see that I say, God, why? Why? But if you see it sometime, it's a testing and there's no test without a testimony. And you did that tell we say every house where you move going find you. Everywhere. Me have to left all my place and I pay rent and their shelter. Auntie Dana, I made it out alive, Auntie Dana. Thank God, thank God. Remember. I remember. So mine, Auntie Dana, the narcissist abuse, but you were not educated about it. They look for them, pray, they know what they might do, but God is God. I mean, make it out. And my daughter growth is so much different. My daughter is growing, she has speak better. Everything is God is good. God is good Auntie Dana. I'm going to counseling. Every Tuesday me have my oh, gives God thanks.
still working on me, Auntie Dana. God is good. Auntie Dana, in Canada, I have nobody.
Yeah, you did tell me for true. Come back with the ask yourself, you're not no family. You remember she have a little girl with artistic. And we did I say and she said every time she move gone away and come there. So you sick now.
Yes, he get sick because he do a spinal surgery almost left him crippled. Auntie Dana, I made it out alive.
And your eye water.
I still pray for him. I still pray for him. No bad prayer. I still
True.
pray for you. Grace and mercy. I pray that one day God will, your heart will turn and you know that God is God for yourself because you have to know God for yourself. But the abuse that I go through until now, not much people could have got through you and still.
True.
That now, me end up in amount of time, me end up in a mental institute.
Amount of liquor she get. No flick she get because she used to call me after for true. Remember her. And ball and bruise.
God, oh God, I made it out alive and I made it seen. Thank you, Jesus. Anybody who have got through it, just know say hold on and God they send help because sometimes until now, sometimes it went so deep and it's not because like a financial and one time it wasn't physical abuse again, it was mental abuse, emotional abuse. I almost let go until then, but God was right there.
I'm glad you have a testimony.
God, what you know, since I'm here, you send somebody at my yard. You make sure say they are Jamaica, you send somebody at my yard to analyze me. I'm never active EPO when me call Edmonton police, we call them from the Friday, they never show up until the Monday. And me have a active EPO. And me say no Edmonton police cannot help me. No Canada police cannot help me. You understand? And God help me. God help me. The amount of restraining order. The amount of run up and down. Have shelter to shelter with me little girl. When I time me go move out of Edmonton and me do the research, but the help not down there with the little girl. The help is not there. And she have good therapists right now. All kind of therapists she have it. My daughter doing good. She's doing good. She's doing great. One of my daughter sister take her. One of my daughter sister take her because she work with autistic kids.
Yeah.
Take her. And when she care about my daughter, she look upon me and say, I keep must stay away from my daddy is evil. Sometimes it's not easy to get rid of them, but let me tell you something, the God who you serve, you see your sleepless night, you see your tears, and you see the unjust that they do to you.
Sometimes I want to know if the man they will do them the wickedness there. If them have sister and if them have pitney, where them think I go happen.
Until Donna people like them, they never think because it don't feel remorseful. It don't have no remorse to what they do. You
Oh yeah,
tell me if you no, they don't have any remorse to whatever. He said you make me hate my because
hold on a second, Pink Pin. Pink, hold on, let my Kima finish talk.
yeah.
Where's
He
the
said you make me hate my daughter. He hates my you hate my child because you hate me. All because you hate me for what? And you want to come here, you try every way. Forget me not trouble in Canada. Every time you dig one hole, God reach in and grab me out and hold me out. Cause God said me not do no unjust to you. God see. Them not have no remorse. Cruel. Cruel. And thank God I made it out alive.
so you still a help him now like I'm in a situation?
No, Auntie Dana, I try not to. I don't talk to him. No talk to him. He don't talk to my child. We don't talk. We don't talk. The other day, me have to go through the courts to get her passport because I have to renew her passport. You wouldn't even give me a blight if you take the baby girl to Jamaica because you have to sign. You have to give me permission to take the baby out of Canada because she have your last name. I go through hell and back until but guess what? I made it.
Thanks
I
be to God.
God, if it wasn't God, then who?
Could it
I
be?
watched you try to break me mentally. You send me God, you send me God a mad house in a hospital upon mad ward. You hear me? I tell you, Auntie Dana, I'm going to counseling. I'm working on me. I'm working on me. And my daughter is doing okay. Me just come on to tell you, say, Auntie Dana, me made it, Auntie Dana. You remember the morning?
Congratulations.
Me a cry and me a say auntie then I me no know what to do.
Oh, yeah, man, the planka them remember about 2022 that.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Auntie Donna. Before you come off, I would just say something to you. You are a living testimony, and a lot of females may not have courage like you.
Yeah.
A lot of females are going to similar situation, but they don't have the support, right? What I want this time using what is easy. At times we may not understand the assignment immediately, and we may not know why God rescued you from certain things. God is using you so that you can use that you can go to. It's just you baptized and you know, baptized for just stay in a church. You have to go out there to get soul for the kingdom of God.
Yeah.
It's just like that. God save you from an abusive relationship so that you can go out there and also empower and also encourage other females who may not know how to come out of abusive relationship. They don't know the first step. They don't know how to feel encouraged. They feel so discouraged. They don't have support. They don't know where to turn. Using you, right? So you
So, 100%.
females also encourage. If we want to it is not easy to go. So, get up and leave him. Get up and leave her.
Especially when they're not on nothing to rock back on.
Exactly. So especially when a child is involved. No,
True.
is it okay for me now to speak?
Hold on a second. Marlene, let me see what Marlene said. Marlene,
But Kima,
I'm disconnect Marlene.
yeah, because I want to hear what I have to say. All right, so I think you have to go and go back because but hurry up. All right. So my story is this. I I'm young, not really young, but I'm 37 at this point.
You're young.
Yeah, young. So I had a boyfriend that I had previous him living overseas that I had before I started talking to the person that I was talking to, which was an abuser. I had been talking to this person that his father was in the military. His father got shot. He came down for the funeral. That's how I meet him. That's how we started talking. That was my partner. I end up, you know, started talking to this person, and that's how I started drinking.
Also, the relationship put you in when you get emotionally stressed out, you take up drinking.
Like,
Oh God.
just listen. You just listen. So this person was in a relationship, a perfect relationship. Like I had the perfect fairy tale. And my name sister them fly down. I had red carpets, the best of the best, and everything everybody wanted to be my friend. I had red carpets, my him flying down with my cakes on plane, his sisters flying down from Miami, and
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Don't move. Let me make the disclaimer right here, quick before you go any further. Um, guys, the story that what's your name? Pinky is gonna be telling is her own story. Let me read out my disclaimer. Do the Pinky. Come in, I remember it out of my head. Hold on there, don't move. Let me get my disclaimer and just read it before you talk. Yeah? Please, let me make me advice. Let me get my disclaimer. The story I call for my disclaimer. Hold on a second. All right. All right. I'm gonna read my disclaimer for you here. I, Donna Marigo, also known as Auntie Donna, Planka Boss, teaching you my cooking skills, is not affiliated with or associated with or responsible for the action, services, or business practices of any individual, organization, or business featured on or advertised on our platform. Any person or business highlighted, interviewed, or promoted by Auntie Dana is independent, and any interaction, transactions, or engagement you may choose to have with them are at your own discretion and risk. Auntie Dana does not operate as a business partner, agent, or a representative for anyone she features. Her platform is used solely to share, uplift, promote stories, and she assumes no liability or responsibility for any outcome, disputes, or losses that may arise from engagement with third party on our page. By engaging with any individual or business promoted by Auntie Dana, you acknowledge that Dana Marigo, Auntie Dana, will not be liable or accountable in any way, shape, or form. Thank you so much. You can go ahead now. So that is saying that whatever you share here, yes.
Yeah, first I want to make it be known to all Auntie Nana's gifters and supporters. I'm not looking any sympathy, any gifts, or anything. I'm just sharing my story. I don't need anything at this point because I'm very, you know, I'm okay. And I'm not looking anything. I'm just sharing my story on her platform at this point. So as I was saying, where was I?
You were saying that just fly down cake and sister, so.
So I was in a relationship with a person, fly down and bring down all the nice stuff them, and he was American. He was a Jamaican slash American, but he lived in Miami. And I met back on this person that was a person that was a Jamaican that I met from in school, that we were in school together, which was primary school. I will call it that. Um, Primary school. We went to high school. There was a day came when we went. We were going to a party, me and my friends, and that was the person that picked us up. The person that picked us up was the person that was my from primary school. If you understand what I was saying.
Definitely, we get a water. Yes.
That was the person that picked us up from primary school.
Yes.
So now, I haven't met this person in so long that I met from primary school, and remember, I'm in a serious relationship, right? But my partner that I'm in a serious relationship with, Auntie Dana, is
Yes.
always coming. Every time he flies down to Jamaica, he has another baby overseas.
Yes.
Are you getting to hear what I have to
Yeah,
say?
man, we're hearing you loud and clear. Guys, please to like the live, share up the live.
Yeah, every time my partner comes to Jamaica, oh, somebody is pregnant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is, anyways, this guy that I'm telling you about, that I met from school, that I met on the trip that we were going on, he and I end up starting to connect on a different level. I kept a party, which was a red carpet. One of the biggest party. I'm not going to talk the community that was in, but one of the biggest party that in the community that was in, which was a red carpet. All my boyfriend's sisters flew down, and this guy attended the party also. I did not know my boyfriend was going to be there. even though when everybody came and it was whatever it was, he went his way. He couldn't take the heat that was in the kitchen. He went his way. Everything happened and whatever, right? And we went right back. And I explained to him. I said, "Listen, this is my partner. It's not a competition. This is the person that I am with. So if you're gonna come and do certain type of stuff, makes no sense." Anyways, until now, remember I know this boy from school, and it so happened that somebody carry news to the partner that I have overseas.
Yes. So you and him there.
Yeah, and he decided, and my partner from overseas decided, me here say you there with the boy there and very it can't work out.
So your man left you because of the one you meet at Jamaica, but you and him never, you and him are just school friend.
So active
Yes.
or anything like that.
Mm.
Was just a friend at that point. But people tell them say me and the guy are friend or whatever, whatever. Him decide say him no want no more of that. Me have end up now with the guy.
Oh, so your man left you, so you have to end up now with the Jamaican one.
He make an ultimatum. Where I do, wait. I'm saying like, what are you talking about? Whatever. Never know, say Auntie Dana. This guy, remember, this guy I know from school.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, me and him grew up in a school, know everything about each other. Never knew he was an abuser.
So you left your man a foreign now and take him up.
My mother foreign
Mm-hmm.
to Dana and take this guy in a serious relationship. And to Dana, all when me a cook, me a get lick.
Mm-mm.
The food not done yet. Listen, at the age that I was, him come in, stash a box in my face. Oh, when me here and cook. At that point, he was talking to another girl who was a kid. And him said, "Oh, listen, I'm telling you my story, and you have to listen to it." And that's my
Yeah, guys, allow her to speak. My check she got through pain. So allow her to share her story that we can just listen.
Pinky, hold on. Comment. Guys, you see, this is what one of the things that I spoke about earlier. Is about support from females. I'm
Yeah,
like
I'm
just
not right up to get to the point and this and that. Make sure speak because that's why sometimes people know people live with them pain and don't want to share because of what other woman said.
that's what yeah.
Somebody say we turn off a comment now since we don't talk.
Comment. As in, we would we just mute them. Simple. Cause I know if I speak and even not have nothing good for say, just go to another life or only just not talk.
Mm-hmm.
So when I finally left that person, that person that I know from school that I grew up with become my abuser. I had no idea that would be. It was coolie, him ear pretty, him come out of a good family. I had no idea that this would be my abuser. And I remember going to like trying to go to parties. He would follow me to the parties. And me and my friends would have to be hiding in the parties. like bending down, trying to not let him see us, right? And I remember like saying like this is not the person, you know, I met, because this can't be real. Because the person when me there with, when I feel like him would I do this. Like the person when me know from school, me not feel like him would I do this. I make so many excuses for him, even with my family. When them I said no, I'm not good for you, them they all hated him. Everybody in my family hate him because of his action, and I made excuses for it.
You cover
Right?
for him.
I said, no man, I trim this and then trim that. When we go party, me have to hide from him. And then I remember I went to a party and he took me away from the party, and my family had to report me missing.
Mm.
They went and they said I was missing, and he tore off all my clothes. He said he was going to bury me in the pit
Mm-mm.
with him.
Mm-mm.
He said, I'm going to bury you with me in the pit. You're not going to be, you're not left me. I love him more than how I love my mother. Because you cheat better than how you cheat my mother. Him say, before me go away, him go bury me in the pit. I'm going to bury himself. That's how much he said. He claimed to say he loves me. And that's a way. I'm still going to say, even when we got raped by him, tearing off all my clothes, and I had to say, I loved you.
Jesus Christ.
Because I
So,
was thinking that if I didn't say that, I was going to die. I'm so no matter where I love him. That's how I started feeding into his energy. So I love him. Now I'm going to wear my makeup. Me are there beside you, no matter what you do. But there, yeah, and I started speaking to him in his language. He's like, hey, but they are fear now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I started to tear, yeah, him started to hear what goes. I was like, yeah, man. That's how I started to feed him to him for him. 'Cause I'm thinking I'm gonna die.
so
I'm thinking that would be the last of me. So I started to feed into his energy just to keep him afloat, to let him think I want you as much as you want.
you had to convince him that you love him and you wouldn't leave him.
With no clothes on.
Oh
He
my
tore,
God.
he tore my dress up, everything that I had on. He tore it up. And he said, um, you see the pit around the back where Paul going in. You
Jesus.
gonna, yeah. And I said, okay. I started working whatever flow is on. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, mom, I love you, man. I said, nobody can make me eat you. That's how I started feeding him whatever he wanted to hear because I started. Even when I decided, when he lets me go, because what happened was that day, I said to him, I have no clothes. I am naked. Listen, I said I have no clothes. I am naked. That's when, remember, I already been reported
Missing.
missing. because it drew me away from the party that I went to. And my friends went and tell my mom and my family, and they reported me missing. Everybody was asking for me. When he finally, when the only way he would have let me go, I said, I was, if I can say, I don't want to even say that word, the G word.
Yeah, don't say it, don't say it.
I was that night, and also way more. And
So
I had to
how did you get away?
get away. He let me go because I had to pretend
Oh, so you
it was with whatever it was doing. I had to turn against. He put me to say, okay, nobody can let me leave you. Nobody can let me do this. Nobody can let me do that. That's the only way he would have ever let me go. And that was when he decided. I said to him, I am naked. I have no clothes. I have to go home to get clothes.
mm-hmm.
When
Osh, osh.
yeah. I
Um,
want to send you a message in your inbox. I know. I'm still going to go back to a meeting.
mm,
But Pinky, I pray your strength. I know that you are a fighter. I know that I know that God will with you through whatever you're going through. You know, just as the Bible said, "Who is for the swift, but who can endure to the end?" And I know that you have endured to the end. And as I told Kema, this is your testimony. Being it's good when we can start a podcast and we can encourage other females, or even though you have some females who are the ones that totally tear you down instead of building you up.
mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, watch those, watch
Yes.
you still help to build them, even though, because sometimes people
People hurt people.
those are the ones who are doing it because they are so hurt, and they are so bitter, and they come back and they want to make you bitter as well. But you know, make that
So
allow that you to be bitter.
I
But I love you.
yeah man, all right, Chula Jamie, going here with that.
Just
So Pinky, have you gotten away from him? No.
Miss Donna, I've gotten away from him for so many years now,
But the pain still here.
but it's like, even though I've gotten away from him, the story still hurts talking about it, because I know if I ever, like, it's that's why I don't know how people say they confront their abuser, because I am afraid.
Oh yeah, you still have so is he did you report him to the police? Hello? Pinky? Signal bad. Yes. Hello, Pinky?
Yeah.
Yes, did you report him to the police?
Miss Donna, you don't know even know, because I tell you, I don't even tell you after the story. It was Police was called to my house because he keep coming to my house. Police was called to my house. He reported the police because he had money, and he reported the police. And when he reported the police
Hold
even
on a
lifted
second,
his.
the Pinky. So I'm still there, Jamaica?
He was over here in America, and he went back home just now. So he is here and he's back and forth. Yeah. So he's not like one place. He's all over.
Miss Pinky, hold on there. I in America yeah, when me live him them, ah?
I don't know. Let me. let me clarify with you, right? Um, he was in Jamaica when all the incident happened with us, and police came by for a couple nights because what happened was, are you hearing me? What happened was each night when I was at home, I decided to leave him. He showed up at my home with, I'm not going to say what.
God, Miss Pinky, hold on there. I don't think I do, hold on. I don't think I the right platform this cause they have to,
Listen, he showed up at my home, and when he did showed up at my home, he showed up with whatever, and police came by. It was occasion. I remember on a Valentine's Day, I was supposed to go to court. I went to the court with him on a Valentine's Day.
I don't think I right place there.
The, God, no, 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 no. It's out of because I live in America now.
But me live
So
here too.
we're so he, what happened was when he was keeping a party, and the party that he was keeping, they decided when he went to get his what you call it, his permit for the party, they said, "Oh, but you're supposed to be locked up. You have a warrant out, but you did not show up for court." They locked him up for like 2 months and something. And I had to be the one. His dad called me every day. Please, I'm asking you. I had to go be the one to go to court and ask them, please. I said I moved on with my life. We're no longer in a relationship. And I'm asking you, judge, to let him go. And that's how, and the judge turned to him in the court and said, did you hear what Miss Green said? Miss Green said, you're not to see her any place. And you guys should have no contact. I tell you, he was in jail for 3 months. He called me every day, and I said, listen, remember, no, that was after the fact that we left,
Yes.
We left 2 years, 3 years, 4 years after.
Mm-hmm.
And him want to keep a party, and the police them have the file with him. So like it's just like, it's not just like it's Ray. And they charge him for whatever it was they had to charge him for. Me and him communication.
What's your name again? I have to look out for my safety and yes, you divulge a lot and out of respect, based on what you, yes, based on what you tell me, I wouldn't want you to go any further because I have to travel to.
Listen, all of this is is on me. It's not on anybody
No,
else.
I feel my platform. Yeah.
But I'm saying all the time that I'm sharing with you, it's on me. It's
Because
not
I
on
don't want
anybody
you to
else.
make no mistake. Because let me tell you something. I know. Hold on a second. Just give me a minute, Delico. I understand what you're saying. But the person will know it's you them talking based on what you say. I have voice. And at all time, me have to cover for me neck back, head back, and every kind of back. You understand? But I thank you for sharing your story. And I thank you, you let out a lot of emotion. You can see you're still hurt. And it is so sad that we live in a time where we have to be afraid to speak about certain things on public platform. As you see what's happening now, things are leaving social media because you might not look at it as anything, so you are sharing your story. But I am the owner for my platform, and while I am speaking to you, you are sharing your story. People will screen record it and it will say, oh, it was an Auntie Dana live.
So I said, Donna, listen, you see me, you know why I share my story? And the only reason why I shared my story, I feel like the only platform is valued for me to share my story on was yours.
Eh?
And the next reason why I share my story is because of the girl who the other day who said she got beaten up by her boyfriend. Because I tell you, maybe
We can't take her off the live after you TikTok today.
the story of my life. You don't even know the half of it.
Yes, but I understand what you are trying to say to me. But based on the information that you divulge, I wouldn't want you to say anything more on the internet.
No, no, saying because of the girl who say, you know, the girl.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
what a man. What is that? Like a lot of people is trying to. They don't understand, and until they, a lot of females do understand. I think they do, but I think they're hiding from the fact that we want to be, you know, perfect. But a lot of females are going through the same thing where
Mhm.
man minds working, you are that person, and then also going around abusing you mentally, physically,
Did you
and
get
emotionally.
did you get professional treatment counseling after
Went to counseling. I do over here in America, and I also reserved where I started being. I am married now. Let me say I don't have any kids, but I am married. 9 years. Um, but what I'm saying is this: the relationship, right, that we have on the outside, which is on a male. I'm talking about on the male side, Antidana. Um, remember, we as women, we don't know their thoughts and we don't know what they're thinking. We only know we as human,
yes.
we will reciprocate energy and how we will react to a certain scenario. Right? So if we're in a relationship and a certain people bring certain things towards us, we don't know what the outcome will be. And that's just the truth.
Yes,
And
but
the truth.
yes. But based on what you're saying to me, you're still afraid because when you talk about it, you get deeply emotional. Are you still afraid of him?
Until now, because I never confronted it.
Oh, you never speak on it.
Listen, when you never confront the predator, you will never be healed. And that's why a lot of people say, oh, me I go through this and I go through that. Because you have to confront the predator.
And you never confront him.
To go wherever to. This man let me, if he come in and him food not ready, you know. If him reach home, my mind is a young girl. And he come in, oh, whatever, my food not ready. Like, he started flying from him was a kid because his mom is a doctor. His mom is a one of them people that will fly with patients and whatever.
Yeah. Yes, and that is why I said don't divulge too much about it. Based on what you say, you're still hurting. I appreciate the fact that you share it for other women. Yes, can hear. Um, it's and this is social media, as I said before. So I wouldn't want you to go any further with this conversation. I thank you for sharing, and I'm glad that you didn't identify who it was. But based on what you said, yes, based on what you said on the live, persons can still pick. You know, Jamaican love pick nonsense out of sense. Yes, yes, and it's your story, and it's only a pity because of fear. I am afraid to discuss certain topic because I have to go to Jamaica and I have to stay here. And let me tell you, nothing like when a man ego is crushed, so him can feel away for your company and the people know him and know your voice because you didn't hide your voice or anything. You understand?
It's until that now.
Yeah.
If not, he know who he is and he know what he did and he knows and any other woman that him out there play this I just listen Auntie Dana, I just want to say this and this is my last thing that I'm going to say. Any female woman that is out there today is going through physical, mental, and emotionally abuse. I am asking you to speak out, stand out, because listen, it doesn't stop here. And
Me nah sleep, me a meditate.
you might feel like you don't have any support. You do have support. It's just for you to say it. Abuse doesn't come one way, two way, three way, or four way. Abuse come in different packages. But you have to want change and you have to stand out and stand up for yourself because guess what happens if you doesn't do that, it's going to lead to other things. So I'm just saying, for your kids, for your sanity, for your safety, every single woman that is listening on this live today, if you're in a relationship and you feel like you're being physically, mentally, emotionally
Mm-hmm.
used, speak out and stand out. Walk away while you have the chance to do so. Let go and let God. Because let me tell you, it's not easy to watch on the TV right now over here and see the man murder him, eat, pitney them.
True, true, true,
Hear me apart. I can't even watch it.
true,
See where it comes from.
true,
Man murder, eat children them in their house because of domestic. Do you hear what I'm saying? Domestic
true.
relationship. That means him and a woman in a war. We don't want that lead to nobody. We don't want that ever in a Jamaica or nowhere else in the world.
True. None at all. Mm.
Let
Yes.
it. And if we have problem in the home, and we have a friend and we can talk to and say, baby, my friend talk to my husband and hear what him say because we don't want it go no further.
Further.
And if you have somebody we can reason with your husband, we can reason with him. Because sometimes you can reason with your husband. So
Yes,
you know what
and
you have to say.
and please be mindful. And your story might be a lot of person. This is very ice. This is very sensitive, and probably a lot of persons on the live listening to you know going through similar situation. You might get away from it, but you know, other person might not get away from there, still living it through. But you also, although you move on with your life, you're talking what transpired and what you did to get away from the relationship. You don't know who that person is and what they can listen and say, boy, you take me feed ya. What you understand? We just have to put things into perspectives that anything can happen. And I don't think that social media is a place safe for you to. divulge any more information about this particular subject. I think that you should get some proper counseling, and you can even use your story to motivate other women, especially in shelters or place where they have, women seminars where you can go and share your story with other women who are going through domestic violence and how you live through it, etc., etc. But I am still warning you, be careful because Jamaica is not a nice place. And although you move on and so, you're still carrying this hurt. And the man still there boat and him there from here to Jamaica and me have to travel both place.
Jamaica. I've been living in Jamaica for years.
No, but me go down there, you understand?
Mr. Stop worrying yourself. It might not, it might, listen, no, I know what you're saying, but you're living down there. But listen, what I'm saying. You see, Miss Donna. You see what you represent. Listen, Miss Donna, look into the camera. What you represent.
That one.
I what you
Yeah.
represent. I remember, no, minute page. I'm my mother, I'm my sister. Them follow you, but I'm saying to you, what you represent is what a lot of young lady wants to be like or see themselves to be like, right?
And
And listen, Miss Donna, listen. Even if they're going through some type of, not them, ever me, even if I'm going through some type of stuff where I feel like I am on the outskirt, where I feel like I'm going to be violated, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that, I'm going to be whatever, I guarantee you.
cheers, Shani.
It's no, because of the role that you played on this internet. Remember, bash nobody,
No, but me still, yeah, but me still have to be mindful of what me make discuss.
bash nobody, come in, do this, do that. So anybody we ever thinking in their minds, oh my god, hurt Miss Anthony, I'm gonna do this or
Right, you know, it not nobody fear nobody. Right, you know, you see what go on. So I am just saying,
what's going on. I know that.
are you getting any help for your drinking problem? As you say, you have to you get help for that.
No, I'm not. When I said drinking, I don't mean like every day. That was in Jamaica. I left Jamaica like 8 years now.
Okay, okay.
I'm not in that scenario anymore.
All right. I thank you so much for sharing your story. I have to put the safety of my platform and myself out there because you never know what a man think. If a man care say
Yeah.
he will carry you to a pit and me no want nobody carry me to pit neither. You understand? I buying up every pit situation.
So somebody's girl is her 37.
Oh yeah, you're young, young, very young. Yes.
27.
All right, I wish you all the best. And I hope you get healing and continue with the counseling because you still have a lot of hurt inside of you. Thanks for sharing your story. And I appreciate the fact that you never identify or call any name on here. And I know other women on the platform. I see 25 people waiting to come in the box. So I'm going to take some more call. And thank you so much. Yeah.
To be right here, Auntie Dana, and I hope I can donate to your platform
No,
in some form of way. Like, I
no,
don't use any platform to
no,
donate
I
because
am
I'm
good,
not
man. I am good. Auntie Dana good. That doing.
donate to your platform where you can help somebody.
No, no, no. Yeah, man, but I'm not doing anything now. I am good.
Donate.
Yeah, just take care of yourself and make sure so you are right.
No, Miss Dana, let me tell you something. No boy can't touch me down, So you can't think
Yeah,
anything
but
you want to think.
yeah, but you can't say you can't touch it, but boy, can't touch because take nothing for nobody touch nobody
Neither.
in the name of Jesus. But
The Son and the Holy Spirit. No boy can't touch you.
all right.
worry if them touch you. No boy can't touch you, Mr. So don't worry yourself.
All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
bless up yourself.
And we not going no other way else but under the shield and the armor, the mighty Son and the Holy Spirit.
All right. All right. God bless you and thanks for sharing your story. I'm going to add some more people. Yeah.
Mother probably mother call me now, so mother probably for your mother hear me. I say, woman, I thought
All right.
you was say, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Somebody said the man now.
Sometimes people have some things that them I go through and them just have it buckled up inside of them. We have to sometimes we have to give people the opportunity to share, but we still have to be wise because see people take things from social media and carry it out there in the real world. Good afternoon.
Hi, Auntie, how are you doing?
I am fine. Yes.
Okay, I want to share my bit of being physically abused by an ex-boyfriend of
And
mine.
please don't divulge any name or anything here.
No, I will not. I will not. I will not. So what happened is, a couple of years ago,
Yes, sorry about that. Go ahead.
years ago, after separated from my husband, we built a house together. So, I lost the house and my kids were staying with my sister. And I was staying with this guy that I've been involved with. So on Friday evening, he came. I leave work and I was hunting apartment.
Mm.
Came and said that he wanted me to come by his house. I said, no, I'm going to stay with the kids tonight. So, behold, and everything, Auntie, I thought, everything was cool. And, so this Saturday morning, I was at my sister. He came for me and I was about to go to the hairdresser.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened to me, when we got to his house, he said to me, let us have sex. So I said to him, I'm not in the mood right now to do it. Auntie, by the first word come out of my mouth, right in my face, poof.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, what is this all about? And he said that, because you did not come over last night and you did not want to, me and you to lay down. And Auntie, you see, from that time, at the first man never put their hand on me until the man give me some face lick.
Mm-hmm.
When me tell her say face lick, face lick, face lick, my jawbone almost break. And he used a machete and slapped me from my back to my shoulder. Still have a mark on my shoulder from that. And the man beat me, go beat me, come beat me, go beat me, come beat me, go beat me, come Auntie.
Yeah, hold on.
Me tell you say I was in a going into an unconscious state.
Hold on a second, ma'am. Interjection. Tommy wants to say something. Go ahead, Tommy.
When these people come on the live, please ask them if it's safe for them to talk, if they are out of the situation, and please implore them not to call anybody's names or say anything that can identify the people, and also be mindful of the words that you use over TikTok, especially.
Yeah, I did read out all the disclaimer
Yes.
earlier.
I understand. And people, when you're there, and if Auntie Dana said that she has to protect herself, please understand that she is not a professional. So some of these things you need to speak to the professionals, okay? Just so that everybody can have a good time forward.
Thank you so much, Tommy.
Yes, Auntie. I'm out of the situation. I'm out of
Okay,
it.
out of it. Yes, yes.
And let me tell you, it was the worst thing. I felt so embarrassed. And when I was going into the unconscious state, Auntie, him still they beat me left, right, and center. It's just facially. And then, like, Father God come to me and tell him, say, you want some water. And when I tell him that I needed some water to get out of the room, and he turned up the music so loud, nobody could hear anything. And all I got away is when he opened the door, I had to when push him from back way to get out. And that was when his mom and his friend found out that he was inside the house beating me. And just, I don't know how I get the strength, Auntie Dana, to push him out and to get out of the situation.
Mm.
Let me tell you, I reported him to the police. And because he was friend with the police, they didn't go and lock him up. And the police said to me, whenever you see him, you should call us and let us go pick him up. Until I went to the police station, I went to the emergency room, and there's a cut under my eye because he thumped me in my face, and the cut is there. The doctor said they cannot stitch it, so they had to clean the
It
wound.
get
After
violent.
cleaning the wound, they had to stuff the wound so that no stitches could have shown in my face. And I tell you, and I get away from him. And from that Auntie Dana, I've never ever looked back. He came begging, "Oh, I will not do it again," you know. And I found out that he has been so abusive. Even his baby mother, he abused, you know, and stuff like that. And I thank God the day that I pick up my foot and I ran and I never look back.
But yeah.
So to say this, to all women have been mentally abused, emotionally, physically, sexually,
Oh,
naturally abused. But I'm still standing here
yes, I give
because
him
of
that
God
thanks.
it's and to each and every lady and women and young girl that is out there that have been
Minute.
abused, do not keep it to yourself. Find somebody, share your story, what you have been through, get some counseling, you know, so you are not alone in this because you know there's a lot of women hurting pertaining to physically abuse, you know. A lot of times it's not somebody to put their hands on you, but you know, words are emotionally and physically abused. They are abused also. You know,
Yeah.
I'm at a safe place right now. You know, I've forgiven him and I've let go and I did not look back. Even though it keeps crying, you know, I did not look back at me. And when it happened to me, I was at work and we were speaking about men abusing women the same Friday. It happened to me this understand. So I'm glad that I'm out of that situation. And I will never ever try myself to go back into any form of abuse. So I've grown and I've moved beyond and you know, so
When
anyone that is in that, just find someone to talk to,
let me ask you something. When you
encourage,
when
be strength.
interjection, when you were going through that situation, it did have any family member who was there?
Yes, his mom and his sister they were in another part, but they didn't know that
Oh,
I was being abused. So when the mom saw that I was bleeding furiously from my face, she said to me, "Do not look back."
oh,
And I did not look back. So I pick up my foot and I ran. I take all my clothes and everything and I left. I did not, you know,
okay.
which was because if I had gone back into that situation, probably I would not be here today to tell my story and to enlighten other women of certain abuse that they are going into. When I got the lick in my face, Auntie, I could not open my mouth. I was using straw to drink through, and the machete. The machete that he used to slap me from my back to my shoulder, and because I have key light skin, the mark is still there. You know, sometimes I share my story on, you know, with my friends just to enlighten them. But I'm a stronger woman now and I'm in a better place. I could have been gone, but because of the grace and mercy of God, I'm still
True.
here. Thank you for your platform that I can come and share my story,
Yes.
encourage someone that is going through that situation too. You know, I've been watching you from years upon years, planted. Black Anita, Black Nigerian.
Yes.
God bless you, Auntie Donna. God bless your children, your platform, and continue to do the great work that you're doing in enlightening about abuse, mentally, physically, emotionally, all the abuse that women have been going through but are afraid of speaking up. So I thank you for letting me come and share my story so that I can help other women and young girls that are going through the same situation.
All right. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
Yes. All right. Then Vivian, then and then Daniel. Daniel, Daniel. Yeah, Vivian.
Let me uh,
Oh, Daniel. Daniel. All right. Go ahead, Vivian. Daniel Brown. I don't know what happened to him. I'm not here. Good afternoon, M. Why some woman live through something? But you know what the good thing, guys? These women live through and can't tell the story. Enough of them not live through can't tell no story. Enough of them gone and another year for tell them story. Daniel, Daniel. Let me take her down. I'm not listening now. All right. What's your name? Lenny? Why what that's hey, me I tell you, you know. Thank God to me dear child Tracy, I never experienced them kind of abuse, yeah. It was a colleague and so I fight back, but them kind of something how me hear woman I say then go through. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Some man go through some dangerous abuse, some deadly Vivian?
hey, Auntie Donna.
Yeah.
You know what I think you should do? Like whenever we do this, right? If there's any way that you can get, for example, and I'm sure they have a phone book over the numbers for different agencies. You understand? So you can refer them to those agencies because remember, you understand you have to protect yourself too. I
Mm.
agree with the things you talked about, professionalism and stuff like that. So you could say, you know what, this is the number you can reach out for domestic this if you're dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of protect yourself. You understand? Because you don't want to nobody gonna say, oh, you give them miss this and you give them this advice and everything tumble down on you.
But I don't really give them any advice, you know, because basically business.
I know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just have those
Yeah,
numbers.
that's a good idea.
Also, also, I don't know if you saw my thing. You see, like how you have what's your name, Natasha. You see, like how these coming on. You see a lot of these things, Auntie Donna. These emotional wounds. You understand? Yes, we know the counsels are there, but certain things. It's like a spiritual thing, and they really need. Especially that first lady, the first one I was listening to. You understand? I'm trying to say. That's what I was asking her. How is your marriage now? Because if you're still how
Yes, the earth.
yeah, you're still, and that's why you see when women goes through these things, okay, they must then get over it, right? And then they enter into a new relationship, right? And then they really heal, then
Mm-mm.
it causes a problem in the new one too. You know
True.
what I mean? So that's why I was asking, how is your marriage now? Like, how are you managing your relationship now? With all of that, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So it's so
Yes, Pinky, she
important.
talking to you. She was asking, oh, yeah, I'm managing the relationship. No. Call at
With your
the,
current husband.
call at the time, whatever happened in the first relationship, carry over if you don't want nobody touch. Or just tell me if you add that one.
Exactly.
I can't find the amount of people where the fire say me if you add them. It's a walk through a add. Um, Pinky send the request. Well, like she basically said she married for 8 years now or 9 years, one of them. So she probably she have go through.
Because when I listen to how
The other day, the other day me over Instagram. or a TikTok. And I see a girl that sit down on one table and she a crying and looking at one mirror. And she a remember when oh she did pretty. And she say, um, she a cry and she a remember oh she did nice before our friend cut up her face, cut it up all about over one man. And when me look, cause me never did know say that me did I go say. My young pretty girl in her 20s. She have a cut here, so her son cut her friend, cut her up over man. And when me see she go up on the picture with the cut, me bust out a cry, me don't know where cry come from. Cause I'm frightened. And she a crying, she said she remember, oh, you saw it to Audrey. And she a say she remember her life. And these people, like she what that happened to, she can never get over that, That I got emotionally affect her till she go her grave. Because she did a look on herself when and I saw she pretty and through the year them and she look nice. And then she said her friend do it, so she did with her, say her friend say she did with some man or something and she never did with nobody. And me I say, oh, me there down and me I look at me, I come, me did all feel sick to my seat and me I say, oh God, she could have been my daughter. Oh, she gonna live with this for the rest of her life. No, sir. Yes, Pinky, she was asking, oh,
Okay, Vivian, what you saying now? Cause
she was asking how the relationship affect your husband now, your life now with your husband.
okay, so listen, there comes a time, even though let me say this because a lot of people maybe will not get it until now. Um, that you can also move on and still hurt from a situation to speak about.
Mm.
So speaking about the situation, right? I still, when I go back to where it all stemmed from, I do have a certain emotions that develops from there because I haven't spoke even half of what transpired in that situation. I only spoke to you what I feel needed. It
Yeah, we
was
don't want, yeah, we were just asking her.
to you. I only spoke on certain stuff.
Yeah,
Okay, where it come from, where it all come from. Like my day at work. Why I said that to you, right? When I was listening to you, when I was listening to you, right? Honestly, for somebody that was listening to you, the way how you were emotionally wounding is like I saw this thing happen recently, right? That hold on a second. So as I was saying, and you use the word rightfully so. You said when you talk about it, you emotionally. So that tells me that emotionally you have that buried in you. Like it's not dealt with emotionally. No, it's not. It's not. It's exactly so. This is where listen. The root of your hurt and what you went to traumatically. Listen to me. That's is so you hit it so deep within. You understand? Because let me share something. Me hurt by man already. In a way, me never think me don't get over it. You understand? I'm gonna tell you something. God did have to put me to sleep. And literally cut out that thing. So now when we talk about it, I there's the emotional scar is there. I can testify about it without feeling that hurt. Yes. So right now, listen, what I think you need based on my professionalism, what you need an emotional healing. You need that because honestly, you're still not delivered from it. You're still hurting. You just because listen, hold on, let me finish. You just grew. Hold on, listen. You just grew to master it. You understand what I'm saying? You mastered it so well that you probably even got married thinking that you were better. You know something I say? Because the way me describe your trauma, you're not afraid of man. You're afraid when you say I'm married because I'm thinking to myself, my God. No, listen. What I'm saying. The trauma with him. Listen, as I tell Auntie Nana, I yes, I listen. I decide. Listen. I decide. Even though Nobody can be sued because it's my story. It's what I've been through. I'm not calling anybody's name. It's what I've been through. I have witnesses for that. That I've been licked to the point where I knocked out. Okay, start from interjecting. Give me no, you listen. Listen, no, because guess what happened, Pinky? Guess what happened? Listen, honey. We don't. Okay, you were under 10 years old. Just listen, right? We don't want you to go back over repetitively. What you need to recognize is this: you need to recognize that you need emotional healing. It's like somebody who's addicted to drugs, right? Until they recognize it, so they're addicted enough, they're not gonna go into rehab, right? So to me, it's like you listen, and for you to come and tell somebody say nothing wrong. Listen now, for you listen, just because I speak my story and get emotional. No, doesn't mean listen. Doesn't mean I'm still living my story. Not living no, it. You're not living it, honey. No, you're getting listen. You're not living it. You listen. You're not living it. I just want you to. You're not living it because you're married. You said you got over it. All you just said. But all I'm telling you, you just said it to me. You just said it to thousands of people. That emotionally, you're still distraught. That's the point. Who I said that to? So you okay? Didn't you say just now that when you told the story, you got so emotional? I thought it was yesterday. Yeah, but because listen, because just because just because you have your kids and you will not. Can I ask you a question? Are you healed? Okay, are you healed from this? Can you just listen for okay, emotional? It didn't work. I'm not giving you the medication. Are you healed? Are you healed? Are you healed? Can you tell me today that you're healed, you're past this, and you're healed from it? You don't feel no remorse. If you see the man tomorrow, you don't have no bitterness, nothing. Are you hello? Can you listen to what I'm saying? Just because you have your kids, that doesn't mean when you go to the labor ward of having your kids, and when you speak of having your kids, you never feel emotional. That's what you're saying is no, not what you're saying. You're missing what you're saying.
All right, interjection.
Are you healed? Are you healed? Emotionally, could you tell us today, Vivian? Emotionally, I am well. I am well. My marriage is great. I enjoy my husband. Yes, yes, I'm well. My marriage is great, and I'm enjoying my husband.
But you still get defensive when somebody speak on it, so you still have a little trauma.
There is nothing wrong with having feelings of what you've been through. There's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing, honey. That's your story to tell. Listen, that is your story to tell. That's your emotions to go through. And I don't see why somebody should take that away from you and say, oh, don't feel anything but towards this. Just go through life and just go through things and just. No. You see, right now, Pinky, let me stick up in right now. Honestly, you're misunderstanding this. If you're really, I'm assuming it. You are misunderstanding it. How could listen to me? How could anybody tell you not to have emotions? I'm glad you're emotional. I'm glad you're bawling because that tells me that you need healing. Bawling? Do you hear me bawling? Pinky.
You were crying when you was talking.
And I think I got time crying out loud and I told it. Okay, well, okay. All right, let me get Jamaica. Anyways, as I said, let me just clear the air with you. Let me tell you something, honey, right? Number one, I would have never stopped you from listen. I don't need to listen to me, right? Come and give people. Number one, never tell you not to be emotional. Right? The fact that I heard you being emotional is a red flag for me that tells me that there is something deep seated in your emotions. Hold on a second, okay? Right. That's my basis of my conversation with you. Because if me a doctor and me a try to find the root of something, this minute me see the sign of the root and I'm never deal with the root. You know what I'm saying? So yes, you're emotional. You have the right to be emotional. You have the right to be all of that. My concern for you is for you to get totally emotional healed from this. Yeah, but I'm all right. Okay, so don't get me wrong.
Guys, me have to go on the road. Me have to go to Orlando.
You said what you had to say. Hear what I have to say now. Okay. Okay? One cup. Don't get the people on the medication. No, to you. No, no, I listen to you. No, I listen to me. So this is it. All right, we're not living in a perfect world, right? And we all have emotions that we have to go through. Just because I am hurt by something doesn't mean that's what I live through every day. Okay? So just because I said something is happening in the moment because I'm speaking, remember, I passed through this trauma already. I came on onto the
You pass through it, Pinky, but you don't heal from it.
I'm not 100% in from it until now. But that doesn't mean that is my no. You see what you just listen. Vivian, that's not my everyday today life. Even if I'm not ill from something, that doesn't mean that's something that I live with every day. I know, sweetheart. I know. You know, I understand you, but you just repeat just now. So, you know, even if you understand, prank up people on TikTok. I somebody say I ain't get married again. And one time I ever get married, darling. One time in my life, baby girl. I've never been married before. I've only been married one time. So, get that straight. Somebody say, listen, honey, I never seen you married more than once enough. Yeah, somebody in the comments say, I ain't get married again. I've been married one time, darling. I've never been married again. I've been one time married for 9 years now. 9 years. The relationship that I'm talking about, that's 12 years ago.
No, but look why you did say 8.
No. No, I couldn't say that until now. 12 years the relationship was?
No, you say 8, it happened 8 years ago. That you did say.
No, it could happen 8 years ago. Mm-mm.
You don't know.
It's your husband. How long you married to your husband now? 4 years now. When you got married to your husband, did you tell him what you went through? My husband know that. We were living in Jamaica at the time. The man you're married to know what you went through and enduring. We were living in Jamaica at the time. This man you're married to? Yeah, him filed for me come to America. So him know everything when you went through. My husband, listen up.
And I just skip me, I forgot.
Him help me come to America. My husband signed every document to me come here to come get my green card. Okay, maybe not for your 9 years. I want you to America. My husband said you were in before the married to you. So what are you saying? That's all ask about green card and foreign and them not something necessary. They keep on repeating the question.
No, shit,
So
no.
because I want to know if he knows that you were in this emotional state. Because listen, the boy, oh Jesus, you know something? Until done at the for me, not gonna get good on the medication.
All right, what about that?
I never up and now. You need emotional healing, and I'm gonna really pray for you. Are you honestly? Let me say this straight up. Hold on. If you listen to me, until then I go my situation, and you take it up in your hand and say, "We are going through emotional state." That's on you. Yeah, listen to me. I don't take it. Yeah, we are emotional state.
All right, Pinky. Hold on, calm down.
Okay. Prank Nation and TikTok viewers, anyhow, I have said anything out of line or incorrect to this caller, which me know in myself you did. That me not wrong because you did. You're saying I'm going to emotional state.
No, all right. Hold on, interjection. Based, Pinky, hold on, interjection. So, Pinky, based on how you were crying and talking about the story, we could have seen that it has affected you mentally. For because when you came on, you said a lot of the relationship affect person mentally, not just physically. So, based on what you were when you were divulging the story to the audience, you were crying, and we could have when you talk about certain things, especially the part when he said you were going down in the pit, and you and him going down in the pit, and you said you had to play mind games with him so that you told him that you love him and etc. just for him not to do you anything. You were crying in that instant, in that segment of the story. And when before you even lead to that part of the story, you were also crying. So what Vivian is basically trying to tell you that although you are married, although you move out from the situation, although you are living a new life, it is still been mentally affecting you because you cannot speak on it without crying. And when you go back to memory lane and you say, "Me remember when he bought me to this, I remember everything that he has put you through, you are not fully healed." So that is what Vivian is trying to say. Based on what you are saying, she's not saying that you're not happy with your husband and it affect your relationship for you personally.
She said, listen, Auntie Donna, she said, I am married, so she want to know what my
If it no,
husband thinks. That's what she
no,
said.
no, she said she want to know if it is have any impact on your relation on your wedding. No.
Auntie Donna, Auntie Donna, if I go to the supermarket and I buy 10 pound of rice and it affects me as I buy 10 pound of rice there for $20, and when I go to another store I buy it for $10, and it affects me in both ways, does it mean that it affects me for the rest of my life?
No,
Does
but
it
listen,
mean that
huh?
I'm going to does
But
it
you
mean
will always remember saying it by the right. So as
for $10, buy for $20. But what I'm saying is that she's saying that if it affects my marriage, no, it doesn't. Because what it does, what listen, just because I come in here and I speak to Auntie Donna about what I went through, a scenario that I went through and my life story, I speak to Auntie Donna because I see Auntie Donna as a person that I can also articulate my situation to, and I can also feel like she would have some type of sympathy towards my situation without somebody being involved and trying to make it something that it is not. Because at the end of the day, if I am going through such and such with a person, right? And that's the fact that I'm going through with a person. Because listen, none of us are perfect. All of us go through ups and downs with our partner and whatever it is. And if I come to Auntie Dana and say, Auntie Dana, you know, we did go through that in a 10 years ago. I mean, I tell us that me go through that pain. Why you think me I still live through 10 years ago?
all
When I'm
right. All right, let me explain something to you, Pinky. Let me just give you an illustration, right? Healing for me. Look, let me just put myself in it and explain to you. Look at me now. People come on the internet and say all kind of things about me over years up on top of years, right? I remember when people used to say Auntie Dana a scammer. It used to affect me. I used to feel away. And then listen, just listen to me carefully. Then it gradually, then one day I was talking to somebody and the person said to me, say, then you a scammer? Who you scam? And for me, no, so me no scam nobody, me no make it affect me. It doesn't affect me. People still call me so. People still talk. It does not affect me. It does not put me in any situation for me go one side, go cry again. It does not put me in any kind of mood or any way. But the fact that because if it had put me in a mood and people still attack, it would have hurt me. I would have come out and would have get angry. I would have cried. But the fact that you are speaking about it and you still feel some sort of pain and hurt inside, it affects you because as your mind go back on it, you start crying. You understand? So when you are fully ill or when something does not affect you, you can speak on it without even shedding a tear or feeling angry or upset. And even when you were talking about it, your tone of voice was at a level that was not normal. So what she's trying to say, she would love to know if some because sometimes you have some relationship and one man they do you something and you look for your husband and say something to you and you snap. You literally snap. So the snap that you snap is remember you remember say um him this said him they do me this and yeah I wonder if him a gonna do the same thing and if him a gonna say something to you. So it's not that you should do you something where it affect your marriage and it affect you and you can't sleep at night time and you have to cry to your husband. No.
no, 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 Auntie Dada, I understand that because if she's saying no, because she's saying, you say she said to me, say, although it affects you, she's saying, oh, it affect your marriage. It doesn't affect my marriage. Saying, oh, does it affect you as a person? You
All
know,
right. Have you ever
does
discussed?
it affect you as a person? Because for really and truly, if I am married almost 5 years now. Been in a relationship 9 years and something now. From my relationship that I'm at, I'm only speaking on my relationship because I choose to speak to you because you're here and because of the girl, the same girl that what was happening with her. I feel to come on your platform and say, but maybe people are late to come and say whatever. Me I speak off of whatever the girl I go through and I try to refer to that. And them take it now for them own perspective and I say all type of stuff. When you move on and live your entire life a different way.
Mm.
9 years?
Okay. Okay. But do you have moments where you will lie down and you remember and you cry?
Everybody in the world have the moments, whether good or bad. You have a moment when you lie down and you say to yourself, say, all you unto the night. If you tell me say a lie, me would I be a liar. You can't tell me saying a lie down enough time and say, boy, me wish this and me wish that a boy. Me hope this and me hope that a boy. Me wish this was so and this was so. Everybody have them days there.
Of course, basic. Everybody have them kind of days, but for me,
Days.
uh,
It's not perfect.
but it would be it would what it would be for what people say on social media. It would be for other stuff
It,
because literally people on social media, me don't know them, me don't live with them. Them don't know me, so it would be for that. But in a real life, if for somebody, I mean a real life now, it will put me in a chance to me sit down on a ball and I say, but I know it, like people on social media, me not put myself in a space for them affect me that. You understand? Because me don't know them and them don't know me. And the more you stay away from certain things, the better off you is. And I have learned to do that over the years. And when you block out sound, if you have a house and you go inside and the man make nice outside and you block out the sound and you don't hear it. You don't know the sound out there. So she just said that said to yourself, based on how you reacted when you were sharing the story, a lot of people yes. A lot of
like, listen, sometimes that's what I'm telling you now. It you have to be careful when you share on social media because sometimes you feel like you talk to somebody in an intimate space, even though you feel like it's in an intimate space. Like, I talk to Anna. Everybody has to write it wrong.
yeah, because it's a public platform. Well, all right. Say if a psychologist is on this live now, somebody who deal with trauma issues like this, right? If they are listening to you, right there and then they are saying that you are still not healed and you are still holding on to pain and hurt. So based on what Vivian listen that you told me, Vivian come to the conclusion that you are still hurt, you are still not healed, and you're just living, but you're still remembering and you're still
no, Auntie Donna, listen, this hurt is a big thing to say somebody is still hurt. Like hurt and actually living through something is a totally two different scenario because listen, a lot of people living through things and they're not hurt. Truly. I'm saying to you, if you're gonna
Uche.
if you're gonna misinterpret somebody being hurt and living through a trauma and where it's a total different scenario. And that's why a lot of people on social media is afraid to share their stories with people. And even some of them that will be such and such after the fact. And they will do such and such themselves after the fact because a lot of people is judging and not
Well,
listening.
that is what social media. That is what social media does. Social media because it's an open space. People have people. It gives person the opportunity to have to form their own narrative and form their own opinion. And most of the time, a lot of the opinion that like 100 people have 100 different opinions. I am not going to always agree. And when somebody have an opinion, this is what they believe and they're going to believe it. You can go around and tell everybody that is saying that you are upset, that they are not upset, etc. And they are not talking. Shani, I'm put you to stop ramping them up on my life. Yeah,
I would not do that because I'm not going to go on everybody's life.
yeah. No, but based on the fact, that you brought it on a public platform, people
she was saying something, and I said, "Okay, are you talking to me?" My mom, I said, "Yeah, you should talk, Pinky." My mom,
Yeah, she was no, she was saying she would like to know if it affects you and your husband.
no, what's wrong with you?
All right, hold on a second. Let me give you my little synopsis of you, Pinky. And you might not like what I'm going to say. Um, all right, let me tell you what I gather from this. You are very defensive. Based on the fact that what you've been through, and you have to defend yourself in the situations that you went through, you have to always be in defensive. So you are very defensive now, based on if somebody says something, you're going to try to prove it or say it not go so. And the defense is not come from you are being weak, but because you are a fighter. You have to fight your way out. You have to defend yourself. You have to fight to say, okay, I'm going to live out this. I'm not going to make the man throw me in the pit. So you have this defensive mechanism about you. So even if somebody is saying something to you, you're going to try and correct them to say, okay, this is what I feel. Even though they might be right, but in your eyes, you are defending yourself and you are protecting yourself. So, but because of what, this is my perspective, because of what you've been through, it put you into this defensive mood at all time. So even when somebody is not attacking you, you are feeling that they're attacking you, and it put you in a sense of denial. You don't even realize it, that I am going through this, I may defend myself, I mean, it put you in a mood that me not defend myself, me just attack when me go through, and this is what, but you're not properly healed, and that is how I get from it. Hmm. That's my personal. Yeah, so she did. She never said nothing wrong. She just probably never terms it right. Cause I listen, I am here and them say me asleep, but me not asleep. I am listening keenly because one thing I was taught. Yeah, you have to always listen to understand. Cause it just kicks in. And it kicks in based on the fact that you have been through so much and you had to protect yourself. So if somebody,
many times.
yes, so if somebody is just basically telling you something, you're gonna cover yourself and say, no, well, I know so me know it, and I saw it go. And I have that problem too. I remember I used to be on the line, I used to be very aggressive. And I can give you a little illustration. I used to be on social media and people would have said things, and my tongue used to lead me. And a lot of people upset with me over the years after how I carry on and conduct myself, because me feel like me the too big and you can't tell me nothing. If you tell me say me loud, me tell you say me not loud. If you tell me say Auntie Dana, you have to tone down, or Dana, you know, fi carry on. I used to be defensive. And people like Tammy used to call and say, Dana, think and calm down before you react. Because they used to say, don't react when you're upset. Take a deep breath, come off the live when you see you getting upset. And I never used to say nothing wrong with it. I used to say, me not get mad. I'm not nothing wrong. And I never took the time out to sit back and say, probably these persons are seeing a different side of me that I am not seeing for myself. And it took me a while to understand that, because I used to say then, every minute when Tammy can't tell me say me loud, or me shouldn't say this, or me not give her enough. I wasn't a person who loved to listen to people. Like if I hold something, if somebody says something to me and I'm upset about it, you can't call me and tell me say me shouldn't say it. Because I'm gonna be very angry, because I'm gonna say, but you are saying something to me and me not fi talk, me not fi answer back, me not fi share my side. And I've learned to master that, where I can listen and I can say, somebody too loud for true. And when I look back, there are situations and instances where if I had just listened to the people them in the platform or on social media who were telling me at the time, Auntie Dana, don't answer. Auntie Dana, please um just end the live. A lot of the situations where I get upset on the media are, I remember, and I remember one time they sent something to me that years ago, about 3 years ago in Jamaica, and the whole media up was upset to me to how I angle the situation. Because at that time I was very upset. I said, every time so and so happen, these people say them get this, and I reacted in a way, and a lot of people were very upset. And I never see anything wrong when they did upset me. I say, I want to, I phone back them, I right, but I not tell about them get vision or whatever. So I learn now in a different space, because sometimes the Bible said, soft answer turn it away wrath. Yes. And when I answer softly, when I answer upset the rat did it. So I learn now to think before me talk and to relax. Remember that moment, did I remember me vex like a bone. So I at that time I never listened to Uno when I the live what tell me say, Auntie, I could have dealt with the situation another way, or I could have I never and it takes a while for us to learn. And I have learned so much. There are a lot of things that happen on social media in my path when we could have come out, come deep up and go on. But I chose to be the bigger person and I learned that the Bible says he that a still tongue. That means if me keep my tongue calm, it not going to put me in any form of problem or anything. So I learned to sit back and don't make everything don't and my grandmother said, I know every dog bark you get your throw a stone. So it put me in a space now where I am a much more calmer person. Sometimes like things will I am not 100% there yet, but things will happen where I will get defensive and then I reach back and I say, yes. So it's just that I see that happening to you, and that happened to a lot of us.
I want to sincerely apologize. I don't know if Vivian, you hear me? Or what should it?
She did it. She did at work. She listening, but she's at work.
Yes. Yeah, because she had said I'm something. Here. Yeah, but I want to say to her, like, it was never about her. It's mostly about me and my actions towards, as Auntie Donna does speak, like just not wanting to hear the truth, maybe. I wanted to feel right at the times when I know I'm wrong.
True.
But at the end of the day, like, sometimes it hurt coming from the outside, but it also good coming from the outside because sometimes if somebody don't tell you what it is, you may not believe it.
True.
And can I say something?
Exactly.
Because I have to go. I have to go to work. I have to go back, right? My manager's here. And I just want to say this. That's fine. I receive it. And also, I want to say to you, right? If sometimes, and I was reading through the chat, sometimes, and Auntie Donna said it perfectly, we all talk differently and we all use different words, how we speak to come across, right? So if the words that I selected or how I approached it that caused you to even respond that way,
Yes.
I apologize. But one thing I can tell you, my the way the person that I am is more I'm concerned and I want you to be happy, I want you to be healed, and that's why I approach it that way. And as I said to you, that I will be praying for you. You understand? I might not be a registered therapist, but with the wisdom and counsel of God, it super exceeds any therapist. God wisdom, right? So my thing is that now that even if I call your name to God, Pinky, He'll know, and I'll be praying for you because that's my job, right? Okay, hon. So, anyways, Auntie Donna, I gotta run. I got to go. Planka, TikTok, big up on herself. God is good all the time. Yeah. God put her good in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. God be God and every man be a lion. Big up yourself, Auntie Donna. I got to go. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And I acknowledge everything that you have said.
Yes.
You have a wonderful and a blessed day. All right, baby. So, you see, sometimes God is all things come around us, everything. Because, let me tell you something, the enemy are working out. You understand? And I think just now the enemy was put to shame. You understand? Put to shame.
True. True.
I tell you. When I run put my head in house, so them can't. Anyways, Pinky, and to that, I forgot because government people, them are call me.
All right. Enjoy. Yes. All right. God bless.
All right, have a wonderful day.
All right. Love you. Bye. And thanks for sharing, Pinky. Anyway, guys, me I run up on the road and come back. This was like therapeutic. The life here, it come like it heal. Yes, yes. This it just comes right down. It just come right down. Eh?
Know what I say about you because me I tell you say my whole family, and everybody, and then we started watching you. I mean, all that you have been doing.
Yes.
Me no know, me no know the prime minister for go step aside or
No,
something.
so no.
No,
Big up
because
yourself. But
for Jamaica, it's more than what I'm not in Jamaica now.
yeah.
what they're doing.
Nothing ever done before the right season and the right time. Listen, I have a perspective. Whatever I do in life, I don't do it for man, give me accolades. I do it for God, and He has been doing so much for me. So we get me, I get my grace, me, I get my glory, me, I get my praise, me, I get my blessing, me, I get everything. I cannot complain. So me not have nothing to worry about. Yeah. All right. So no. Yeah, there. All right, yeah. Thank you so much, TikTok. Big up on yourself sooner or later. Bye. And guys, please follow this page. Dana go. No, I'm not doing anything no, Pinky. Big up yourself. All right. So bless up on yourself. Which part which state you live, Pinky? New York, Florida?
New York.
All right, come out on my fish fry. Come support my fish fry the 11th of June.
Me a young girl, I'm not gonna work.
No, it's a party a fish fry cook out. You know, chicken fiesta. In a day, yeah, me go post it 11th. All right, God bless. All right, yeah. No, me not go there, no. Just worry yourself. When the time come, you will see it. All right. Thanks for 100K likes on TikTok, guys. Big up on yourself. Follow the page sooner or later. Bye. Yeah. All right. The live here was so beautiful. Bye, guys. Yeah. Hold on, dismiss. Live was so nice, you know. July the 11th. When so say the flyer. Me have whole heap of iron in my fire I cook. I press clothes, I press pot, I press water, everything. So when so see it, alright? Anyway, guys, that was so nice today. The live was so beautiful. Wanna big up on yourself. Sooner or later, big up on yourself. Alright, it's July 11th. The 11th of July, not June. Alright, remember the 29th, the first Amir, uh, um, Gospel Revival Concert in Maryland. Alright, me I go run, go do road, go do something else. So sooner or later. Bye.